Howdy, everyone. Welcome back to this week's episode of the Pathfinder Adventure Path Skull and Shackles. Let's hop right into where we get to meet the lovely crew of the ship, the ship of the Owlbear, shall we?
Hello to our movie trilogy.
Indeed. Hello, everybody.
Hello!
Yeah, boy. Shall we do our little bit of an introduction?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so first of all, we have the copper-tongued bard. The what the fuck is the name? A sylph. That is what you are. You are a sylphan bard, Corliss Silversmith.
I'm a person.
Well, you're. I mean, you're a person.
Silver-tongued sylph.
Yeah. Wait,
I'm
is it? What is it? It is sylph, right? Did I say the right thing? Okay, I can never fucking remember it. I always want to say Oread, and I know that's the opposite. That's
That's the Rock Man.
And the little familiar for Mr. Corliss is our little current mascot, or one of the two mascots, Doug.
Doug.
Next, we have the ever grumpy Drell, played by Mr. Scat and his good pal Ripper. The other mascot. You will get to me in but a moment. Next, we have the captain along with the rest of the captains. Lou of the Sea, Lucy. I think your mic cut out right as you were giving a funny response.
No, I screamed.
Someone who is only with us in spirit at the moment, Takeda Shinjin, is played by our buddy Josh T. He will be with us around, you said in like an hour or two, right?
Like 45-ish an hour, yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, our lizard folk fighter, and I am playing as Edmund Elusaveri Leroy, the ever handsome free captain, soon to be anyway, of the Shackles. And we together are the Upday Corsairs. I love that name so very much. And with that out of the way, Upday Corsairs. So, Mr. DM, Josh Fowler, how are you going to poison us this game?
You know, in mind, body, spirit, whichever one I can get to first.
Who is our daddy and what does he do?
It is me, and I work diligently.
Hey.
But I'm going to bring you all back, snap back to reality. Back to the lovely, Rickety Squibs. Our nice little place where we have run into a awful drought, and through the time of getting your boat squibbed and getting redone so it can look like something else, you all have come across a few unfortunate things. Aside from the horrid heat itself, you all have come across a nice giant swarm. So that was pretty awful.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty awful.
At the time of giant wasps, whenever they were all said and done with, you all ran into what looked to be a Chelish galleon. Luckily for everyone involved, it in fact was not a Chelish ship. Or it was, but it was not a Chelish crew. It was in fact the crew of one Captain Merrill Pegsworthy. Another free captain of the Shackles who is here for the exact same reasons that you all are, which is to get a ship squibbed. Along the twists and turns, you all were able to make good on befriending him and going back to the tavern to finally, have a good drink with a new comrade. And a part that we'll get to tonight is our first true actual duel between another person and just one of
Indeed.
our crew. One Chandra Brawlin Bristlewick and her lovely animal companion Mongo. Mongo being the bear that I'm excited to see happen, and with any luck, it will happen on the top of the
Finished it.
owlbear once
No.
it is said and done. So, with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get this first little bit out of the way. One thing that the crew has from taking over the Man's Promise, which is now known as the owlbear, was a single point of plunder that was on the boat. So, what can be done with that is we can have our first infamy check. So,
Indeed.
one of you all can make a bluff, intimidate, or perform check to gain infamy and disrepute. We all, as a party, know what that is. The infamy is how notorious you become in the Shackles, and your disrepute is a spendable pool that you can eventually use.
Indeed.
All right.
So I think the highest skill amongst all of those would probably be Corliss's perform, correct?
I would
Yeah,
wager that is most likely true.
What's your
I'm at
perform?
10.
Oh,
plus
okay.
10.
Yeah.
So the DC of the check, your average party level right now, or character level, is 4. So it's twice that plus 15. So 23 is the check to beat. So we'll say this would have happened on the very first day. You all unfortunately only have 1 point of plunder that you can increase it by if you want to. You don't have to spend the plunder to. You don't have to spend your plunder at all right now. Since this is like as a village, you wouldn't get as much for it.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to, increase your chance, you can spend some plunder towards a check to get +2. You don't have to,
Yeah.
but if you wanted to.
So yeah, we can just make the roll normally, or we can spend plunder to.
Yeah, +2.
I don't want to spend the plunder yet.
Yeah.
So, what is the plunder, by the way? Is it the ship, or is it?
Yeah,
It's
so
good
the
on it.
plunder itself is just like on the bottom deck
loose
of the
goods?
Man's Promise.
Okay.
Yeah, for this it was just various goods that
Okay.
were
Some
like
Mahogany stuff.
just carpentry, manufactured goods.
Gotcha. Okay. Because I was like, yeah, we're gonna spend the ship and try to become more infamous, and now we're stuck here.
Right. Oh, and the last thing to make note of is at any port before you reach your next level of notoriety, is you can only earn a total of 5 points of infamy and disrepute at any one port.
Okay.
Once you tick up, then you can look at coming back to that same port if you wanted to.
Cool. Can members of the party assist with this roll?
Unfortunately, that is not the case. This is a one and only person that can make this check.
Okay. Well, I'm
Alright.
still going to quote unquote assist. So
Of
while
course,
while you play the hurdy gurdy, Eddie
Oh,
is
I'm
making.
actually a big fat liar.
Oh,
If you are training one of those skills and have a point in it, you can assist.
damn! I'm not trained in it. Okay.
I
Wait.
thought
wait.
you had bluff though, don't you?
Oh! Hang on.
I said try. I mean, as long as you have like a
So
rank
we
of the
can
skill.
make any of those rolls. I thought.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Ooh.
performing. You're
Oh,
kinda,
I absolutely can assist.
You're
then.
white line yourself off.
Oh, okay.
You're,
So whilst he
What
whilst he
were
per-
the skills again?
is bluff, intimidate, or perform. If you have one of those three, a rank in any of those three, you can assist in the check.
Absolutely. I will assist by lying to the faces of the good people of this small village. Whilst Corliss plays his hurdy-gurdy, I'm gonna be moving around and kind of putting on a bit of a show for the people, drinking myself silly, of course. Have my Tidewater cutlass out and saying stuff involving mainly the capture of the now owlbear. And say, and then I looked Monsieur Plug between the eyes, and I said, "You listen here, you vile wench." And I'm going on and on and on about shit that happened but didn't actually happen.
Nice. Well, let's see if you assist Corliss in his endeavors.
All right, let's see.
Show
This
me
is
the
2. I mean, I have a +9, so
Oh, you literally. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All right.
you successfully assisted him.
No, excuse me. That was a diplomacy. I'm sorry. It's the same role.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah,
Still
you still
assists.
succeed. You just need to make 10.
All right.
Eddie, or not Eddie, Drell, do you have any of those skills? Do you want to try?
Nope.
And...
I do
Okay.
not.
Lucy?
My charisma is 7, so.
Oh, yeah.
Can I get Doug to assist me?
He is part of the ship, part of the crew.
Does
He
Doug
has
have one of those
performed.
skills?
He's got perform.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
He plays
Yeah.
the bongos.
Yeah, Doug helps along, you know.
He gets real dramatic.
What about you, Lucy?
I don't have anything.
All right, so you'll make your perform check with a +4 to the roll.
Okay, so I also have a +10 in bluff. So it's either or at this point.
You should play your horn. I almost said the horny
hurdy-
gurdy. The hurdy gurdy.
Yeah, the hurdy-gurdy.
Play your horny gurdy.
Alright, here's with the +4.
Wait, is no one else going to do that?
No one else
You
can.
know what? I mean, is that +4 added in?
Yeah.
It's hot damn,
Okay, so
boy.
the check was 23. You all did succeed. So let's see here. It will at least increase by 1 apiece. You did not exceed it by 5, or by 10. So you put in this is considered the very first day that you did this.
Damn, if
You
only
know, like
one more person could have
the
assisted.
second day was more or less dealing with the
Only if
wasp,
only.
and it ended with meeting the crew and bringing them back here. So on the first day, this is you all have done this. So you all did gain a point of infamy and disrepute. I have a little tally right here next to me that will keep track of that, and I'll also make a sheet in game. That's one thing I neglected
So
to do that you all can edit.
So each of us get a point of infamy,
No, the party shares. This is like a shared pool. The infamy does not change, but once you all become despicable, the first level of the notoriety, you have to get at least 10 ranks in infamy to get to that point.
Okay.
Then you can start spending the disrepute accordingly. But until then, you're starting to make a little bit of a name for yourself. You know.
Also,
People are starting to get the word out about the.
So we have
being the
a
boys.
infamy of 2, then, do we not?
So
Because
your
Buccaneers blood.
yes. Okay. So.
You
let's
gain a
see.
+1 trait bonus. No, excuse me. A one-time +1 trait bonus to disrepute and infamy scores.
Yes. So if that is the case, you all actually do currently have 2.
Hey, look at there.
Would you look at that?
What if we all took that?
Now,
That's what- yeah.
I think that's the trick. That I don't think the same trait can be taken.
Well-
If it's a campaign trait, it can be taken by.
I mean,
multiple-
we each could take that campaign trait,
I mean-
not multiple times.
Well, actually, yeah, I don't know if that's a rule.
I
or
guess
not.
you all could have done that.
That would've been
I suppose,
hilarious.
Unless it says that in there, that would have been pretty funny.
We're
So,
all,
you all-
relatives of a famous free captain.
All
Apparently,
right.
I am.
All right. So 2 apiece. So your infamy score is 2, and your disrepute as well is 2. So that was on the first day. Good job for you all. This is still the second day at midday. Whenever you all make your way back into the close quarters where you all can, drink and make merry a little bit, eventually someone will come to visit you all. That person will be old Rickety Hake himself.
Oh.
Yes, the man who is in charge of this shipyard.
Oh,
He will.
the squid.
Old Toothy McGee.
Yeah, old
himself.
Squibber. He'll say that it is extremely he will finally come out. He'll greet Captain Pegsworthy as well, and he'll say it is unexpected to see you. We did not see any arrival of you coming in through our flag holder. They never. He explains that it's basically never an occurrence where we don't know who's coming in or going out. So the fact that they didn't have their flags go off to signal their arrival is cause for concern.
Ooh, yeah. Down here, right? Is that what that is?
Correct.
Oh, we need to check up on that.
Yeah, so he'll actually ask you all if you'd be willing to, go check it out, and he is willing to knock off 100 gold off the price if you, off the price of the swimming if you'll go out and check it out.
Yes, I begin running.
Eddie sees you take off and almost takes off as well, looks back at his drink, and then starts drinking as fast as he can.
I like to imagine that Drell and Alchandra are kind of having words a little bit back and forth.
And then pound the thing under the table and then take off to catch up to Lucy. Wait for me, Captain.
Yeah, Chandra will look at Drell and say, "Well, Drell, are you going to accompany them?"
Do I have to?
She'll kind of pat you on the cheek and say, "No, you can stay here with me."
They'll end up dying if I don't.
I kind of like lean over Drell's shoulder. I'm like, you know they will.
Shouldn't you be going somewhere, monkey boy?
Doug gets on top of Corliss's head and looks extremely offended.
Hands on hips.
Or would you prefer boy monkey? Oh, look at the fucking monkey.
Doug just kind of fucking and
whoa,
Corliss,
Doug.
you understand that he's trying to say monkey man.
Yeah, I'm like, first of all, Doug is an adult. He's a monkey man.
And
Sorry,
Doug just kind
Doug. Also,
of
Doug,
crosses his arm and nods his head.
don't use such language, such as sea weak breath. That's offensive to him as well.
I raise an eyebrow. Fine.
Doug just kind of looks at looks down at Corliss's head, where Corliss can't see him, and he just looks at you and he just shakes his head at that one.
And I'm like, come on, Drell. Think of it this way. If they do die, we get to split the money a little better. But if they also die, that's one less himbo to take an arrow for us.
Bimbo?
It's,
Yeah.
The male version of a bimbo.
You just hear eventually it snap to fight, and then you hear Takeda bounding out the door after Corliss or after Lucy and Eddie.
I follow.
I'm like, come on, Drell, we have to protect our himbo children.
That's us.
Chandra
We're the
will
himbos.
take the drink from your hands, Drell, and she'll say, "I'll be here when you return."
Like, as I'm pushing Drell slowly out the door, I look to Chandra. I'm like, don't worry. You'll probably have I'll make sure your lizard man comes back safe and sound.
I don't care. She'll say with a wink and a smile. And then you'll see as you all walk out the door, she begins pounding the drink herself. That would have been wasted.
A woman after Eddie's own heart.
Well, with that part being said, as you all have began making your way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and you're homebound.
About halfway into the trek, Drell and Corliss come across a sleeping Eddie.
What?
Ripper? He grabbed your ear again.
Ow, ow,
Starts
ow.
dragging you.
That wakes me up. Ow! What's the meaning of this?
You awful, vile little cockroach.
Don't you throw Harry Potter in this game? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Find a better fandom, please.
Otto.
All right.
I like Harry Potter.
So
Come
do
on.
I. I'm just being mean.
I don't. Nah. I'm just... All right.
Oh, we're taking a
what's
drink, you
come, but-
dickhead.
As you all make your way down the path towards the area itself, you come upon, or Lucy comes upon something first before you all do. That
Yeah,
being,
good job trying to catch up with my 40 feet of movement
Yeah.
per round.
Eddie found out quick he was not catching up to Lucy, and then just decided fuck it, and fell asleep.
What do I come
You don't
upon?
really like hear it. You're just kind of like enjoying the nice fucking run, like just kind of letting just kind of like the wind off the sea go through your hair, just enjoying the niceness of it, like the good pain you feel from stretching your leg and pushing them as you're going down to this lookout. And eventually you'll come upon it first, which would be this. Going down the side of the lake towards the lookout house, you come across a couple of boars that seem to be rooting around on something. They are extremely close to the lookout tower itself, actually very close to it, and you see them rooting around. The moment that you kind of start coming upon them, they will look at you and begin squealing at you, like they're ready to attack if you move further.
I get here and I yell back at them.
Like at the boars?
Yes.
Is this the same day that we were attacked by wasps?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell back at them.
The one in the middle will take an aggressive stance as it is time to duel. Let me clear this turn order out, and you all can roll initiative.
Y'all move.
Oh, did you roll for Takeda?
Yeah, I got Takeda taken care
Oh,
of.
I'll go back and. What'd you roll for a 10? Okay.
It's time to do it.
All right. I believe everyone. Okay, there's Drill.
These piggies.
All right. Ironically enough, Lucy, you're first.
Let's see.
God.
Let's
What makes
activate martial flexibility.
Nice.
We're gonna grab. What's it called?
Boar style?
Outslung
That would
style.
have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Boar style.
Boar style.
Heck, no. Wait, I gotta get the style master first, so I can have multiple styles active.
Mm.
But yeah, I'll just grab outslung style, free action activated, swift action. No,
It's a swift action to activate it.
Swift action activated, and then I will shift and then prepare a standard action to strike the boar when it comes in range.
Nice. Okay. Well, that is exactly what will happen. The boar will just straight up charge you, which you'll get an attempt to hit it once it gets in range first.
Yep. So here we go.
Here we go.
Hiya.
Let's see. That will unfortunately miss. Their AC is 14.
Is this including their -2 for charging?
Oh, it is not. So you will hit. Oh, you give it a good old booping.
It's 11 damage because I shifted.
Yeah. Oh, that hurt the piggy. The piggy's want to try and get the gore out as you let's see if it can even hit. So this +2. Unfortunate. Yeah, you'll just the boar will be right there just to fucking gouge you, but you'll just give it a good pop straight down.
Bah! Yeah, just punch it right into the dirt.
So good. So fierce. The next piggy will make his way up. So he got that good 40 feet of movement. He'll just run up and try and gore you. So, bleh. Oh,
That'll hit.
Hot damn.
nice.
That's a chunk of damage too. Damn.
Yeah, boy, these are good old boars, man. They love to root around.
You can
Eddie!
say he bore into you, Maddie.
Me.
It's definitely not boring.
Hoi,
Let's
hoi,
see.
hoi.
Hoi, 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 hoi.
80 feet, you say, eh?
Correct.
Well, I can't make that. But
Could you Oh, wait, you have
Could
taquitos
I
right in the way.
run? Would you
Run, yeah. Ignore the rock itself here.
Okay. Do. I will run to, I guess, here.
Okay.
Now, I know running gives a negative of sort, but you can go ahead and move on to the next person. I'll look up what it does.
Yeah. The next one is Corliss.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna full round move. So
Okay.
there we go.
All right. Sounds
Oh.
good. Drill.
All around move.
Run up here, boy.
Ah. I selected the wrong thing. He's back in.
That's
Oh
right.
no. So wait, what did you do?
What the
Corliss?
fuck?
You just moved? Okay.
Let me move my character with arrows.
What are you coursing about?
Oh.
10, 15, 20.
Hoi, 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 hoi.
Cool.
Okay, the way run works is you lose your dexterity to AC, so you're flat-footed.
Got you. Okay.
Big oof.
All right. That would be Drill and Crustacean. We'll then go for Takeda, who has 20 feet of movement. He'll just move. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right. He has moved. The next boar will do the same. Maddie unknowingly, Lucy squealed back and he insulted every one of their mothers.
I
No.
just screamed at it.
Your mother was a
Please.
thin hog.
Wait.
Unfortunate. All right, Matthew, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see. I have to shift first, so boop,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna target this one and then this one. If
Okay.
if the first one goes down.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna turn that off because I don't want to do that.
Coward.
Heck off. So here we go. Hawa!
Ooh.
Nice.
Hey!
Oh,
7
so
and
bad.
7.
The first will hit, bringing it to 0. However, boars have an ability,
Ferocity. Yeah.
ferocity.
Yep, they're staggered. They lose one hit around, just like an orc.
Mm-hmm. So he'll also take the other 7 damage.
Yeah, if he stands up, he's taking the other 7 too. Piss. So he puts him at -7.
Yep. So, they remain conscious and can continue fighting even if it reaches 0. They're staggered. Lose 1 point each round. So it'll still die when a hit point reaches a negative amount. Constitutional score. So they got a little bit of fight left in them. Alrighty. Well, now it's that piggy's turn.
How would that work with non-lethal damage?
They would be knocked unconscious.
Yeah, they would just be knocked out.
Oh, I should have done that. I should have said second attack non-lethal.
Oh, yeah.
He just went away. Instantly.
So when they're staggered, they can only take a move or standard action.
Mhm.
He'll take 1 more point of damage to be at -8. And then he'll try and just boot Maddie best he fucking can.
Crit.
So
crit.
here's his gore.
Ow.
He'll miss. Boo. All right.
Get positively
Uh,
punked. You bitch.
This piggy will try and now get Eddie. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
No. That will hit my AC, which is currently 15.
Nice.
9 piercing. Oof. That hoits.
This little piggy's going to market. All right, Corliss. Oh no, Eddie. I'm sorry, Eddie.
Yeah.
Now my AC goes back up. Time to bring home the bacon. Here we go. Oh,
Ooh.
Oof, a doof. Yeah, that little piggy didn't like that one damn bit. Um. Yeah, so he almost immediately gets knocked out, or I mean, gets brought down to 0. Uh, you all know just from the damage dealt that they have 18 health, so he has 5 remaining before he goes into the frosty part.
Now, Frosty says if it's below 0, if it's at 0, it's not below 0. It's 0. So, DM, what say you happens?
What do you mean?
If their health is 0, rules is written with ferocity. They stay conscious if it's below 0.
Yeah, the one that Maddie hit on didn't go exactly at 0.
But what about the one I just hit?
He still has
Oh,
5
yeah.
health left.
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad, my bad. I thought he had 13 health. My bad. Moving on.
It's okay.
Please don't hit me. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, I will soon. All right, Corliss, it's your turn.
All right.
Your boys are
I'm
in there. They're getting gored. They're getting pinched and poked and prodded.
No?
I was gonna
Alright.
shoot that one. I was
All
gonna
right,
shoot
say
it.
Give him the old
Shoot.
1-2.
Now, are you including the -4?
Heavy crossbow.
Nope. So it's a 13.
Correct. That will unfortunately miss
Yay.
by 1.
You
Is that,
may be
is
wondering.
that the cousin of the gravy crossbow?
No, it's like it's a
Gravy.
play on words for like heave.
Yeah.
It's I'm
Yeah.
clever sometimes.
I mean,
I'm
that's not really
funny,
clever.
damn
That's
it.
just misspelled.
I mean, I thought it was funny. I thought it was
Alright.
funny.
Drill! Mr. Hunter of the Things.
Monsieur Hunter.
Yes.
So how many times are you gonna break your weapon this combat, Scott?
Did you ever fix it?
Yes, I cast mending on it every time it happens.
Oh, okay. Don't get a
It's
one.
every combat.
Hey,
Nice.
it's not a
Nice.
one.
Dude, we're
It's
gonna
not-
put this boar on a spick.
That puts him at -16. So. I don't
Yeah,
know
he
what
is. Oh, he's actually. See, he took the. Yep, that will knock him down. This little piggy went wee all the way
all
home.
the way to the
All right.
boneyard.
Hey Fallon, can I do Takeda's turn?
Sure.
All right. So
But we
Hey,
gotta
Takeda.
wait for,
hey,
we gotta
hey,
wait for
hey,
the
hey,
crustacean to go first,
hey.
though.
Yeah.
Alright, did he full move?
He is charging.
Oh. Well, he made a turn. He can't.
Yeah,
It
the charge
has
has to be a complete
line.
straight line from beginning to end.
Well, I mean, if you want to be that way, that's a straight line.
No, that's actually
I
not a
know.
straight line.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he moved to there.
Well,
Okay.
it was a straight line. It's just that it has to be a straight line to the nearest point, and currently Lucy is standing in the nearest point.
Yeah.
Well, he's there.
Okay. All right, let's let the lizard man get in.
So
He has a movement
realize
speed of 20? Is that it?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
poop.
He
he's
scuttles.
gonna go 5,
sideways.
10, 15, 20. He's gonna go right there.
Okay.
And realizing that he's behind on kills to Eddie, he's going to attempt to. He's
Attack
like
Eddie's.
he's
gonna attack
He's
Eddie.
going to attack Eddie.
Yeah, he's gonna attack Eddie.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
No, he's gonna
you
attack
can't
Eddie's
have
bull.
more kills than me. Nice. That will take it below 0 to -3.
Ferocity.
He is a staggered
triggers.
piggy.
And he doesn't. He's like, why isn't it dead yet? I killed it. Why isn't it dead?
The swine.
And it is now the piggy in front of Matthew. He will attempt to gore him.
No. Uh-oh.
Oh,
That does not confirm.
I wanted it to, though.
So take away 5
That's
makes
rough.
it 3, so 27.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. Well, that little piggy did his due. Now, Lucy, it is time for you to as well.
Yes. Let's see. I will. He hit me, so I'm gonna hit him. Shift.
The pig looks at you and says, "Okay, we can be comrades now."
Too late.
Stay safe right
Unfortunately,
now.
you are made of bacon,
11 and 7.
and that is a crime I cannot forgive.
11 and 7. That's actually exactly 18, which would bring him to 0. Which, per ferocity, technically, until I find out otherwise, we'll say we'll knock him out.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
it's rules as intended. He's probably still
Yeah.
fine.
That's okay though. We'll just we'll
just
say that's a
funny.
fun little
You
caveat.
can leave him up.
That's okay. He's
Leave.
and then like he's just like pretending to
No,
be dead.
no. I punch him. He gets down, and I look at him. So, get up.
All right.
Such a good movie.
Get up,
It
Erebus.
is now the boar in front of Eddie. He will attempt to attack Takeda for daring touch his beautiful bristly mane.
Can I parry that?
No, but it missed.
It misses anyway.
Yeah.
They're attacking me. B.
Yeah. All right, but it is your turn.
Oh, you don't say. Well,
He's gonna steal the kill.
I'm going to give him the old 1-2. Hiya!
Buckle your shoe. That will hit, and that will definitely kill.
Looks
It
at
would
the
seem
dead
you
boy,
have
he's
some
like,
catching up to do, Takeda.
Takeda will, in typical fashion, just go, "I'll get you, Eddie."
he deadpan looks at you. How?
You did
yeah,
not kill it
so,
properly.
After killing those fun little boars, you all are rewarded 450 experience.
Hot damn.
Those are each a CR to encounter.
450.
Wee. All the way home. This is what we should be at. And also, the chat and YouTube says that their money on the duel is with the bear.
That would be a safe bet. Let's see. So,
What if he doesn't show up? And so he's like, "Oh, I guess I can't do the duel. Sorry."
oh, that'd be good. Make my life much easier.
That would be hilarious.
Okay, so
That was his tactic.
as you all defeat the boars, a large, colorful parrot flaps down and lands on your head, Lucy, and begins pecking it and squawks, "Shoo fly, don't bother me! Shoo fly, don't bother me! Shoo fly!" As he then pecks on your head once or twice more, and then flies off straight back towards the lookout tower.
You fly. I'm gonna chase after it.
That does not make any sense. He is not a shoe, nor is he a fly.
Oh
I
no,
like-
I'm calling what happened already.
Yeah, Drell, as the hunter on hand, can I get just a general, just make an intelligence roll for me. Just roll your intelligence.
Well,
Yeah, you know that you can perceive that he's probably talking about some very big flies with pointy stickers on them that were very big, that just happened in game within about an hour or so ago. Being the giant wasp.
Oh my.
I want to point out how absolutely floored Corliss is.
I attempt to keep
That-
up with Lucy.
That
I
Lucy
also failed.
left behind 3 fat boars that he could definitely have had me cook and eat, and he just left them.
Oh no,
You
no,
know
no, no.
what?
We're coming back. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh, also, one thing that
God,
I
fuck, just remembered-
discovered.
I gotta go back. You're right. I gotta go back and get those.
One thing that I discovered as I was looking through some of these extra rules for the Plunder and Infamy is Luke and actually, actually, we all played Return. Remember when Dofov harvested the Isonorm stuff to
Yes.
get the skin? There is actually a trophy mechanic that I discovered for Pathfinder.
No shit.
Yes. So the way it works is someone with the appropriate knowledge check for the creature, which in this instance would be knowledge nature, must identify what a proper trophy would be. So if anyone has knowledge nature, they can make this check. Because you all
That's
did
how
kill
Luke
some
said
creatures
Drell.
just now.
That'd be Drell.
Knowledge nature?
Yep.
Don't think it's me.
Drill, do you have knowledge
Oh,
nature?
yeah, I do. Scrolling for it.
All right. The DC for the check is 17.
Got it.
Oh, that's so sad.
Wait,
So
Anyone
sad.
assist him?
Do I? Oh wait,
Can
I don't
anyone
know.
assist
Unless
him?
someone has a rank in it, they can.
Mr. Bard.
Is that one of your worldly knowledge skills?
Nope, but I do get a rank.
Oh, you do. So you actually would assist him. Nice.
He did it.
Okay, so the examination reveals that for these boars, we'll say that the tusks from the boars are the valuable trophy.
Well, shit.
So
look
now
at
that
its
you have
fucking head.
identified what the trophies would be, now to harvest it would require a survival check for external features or a heal check for internal features.
also.
So it's the same DC. So a survival
Hey.
check of 17. You'll be able to successfully harvest the boars tusks, and I will get with you all on the selling and actual making the trophies later. But you now have 3 sets. Scott, you can notate them in your inventory. 3 sets of boars tusks.
Can we also use that as part of like harvesting meat from these things?
Yes, we'll say that you're able to harvest,
Yes.
adequate meat per one.
Pork chops. That's Drella's gonna burn.
I'm just gonna make a section in my inventory called animal trophies because I'm gonna do this a
Yeah.
lot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I actually am really glad that I discovered this because I think it's a really cool thing that we always talk about. You kill a monster, like you want to harvest something from it. You want to harvest a trophy that you can sell or keep. So, it's kind of a cool thing. But with that being said, you all will make your way down towards Lookout Tower itself. Once you all finally do arrive there, which, like Luke pointed out the first time, is this fun little tower down here. You'll find a number of broken rum bottles on the ground below the tower.
No.
If you all wish to climb the ladder, which I'm assuming you do, to get into the tower itself, correct?
I collect
I
the
assume.
rum bottles and weep. I offer a
Aw.
prayer to Caden and beg forgiveness for one who would willingly or accidentally waste such holy waters.
You feel a single drop of rain hit your back. You can only assume it was a tear falling from heaven.
I
No,
know
that
Caden.
would be the parrot
Wait.
shitting on you.
But tears don't
And then
fall.
you look, and it actually was the shit from the parrot.
Such is
Tears
the way.
don't fall. They crash around me.
Get the fuck out of my game.
Eh,
Get
eh.
the f- okay. If I will say Eddie takes charge on this one, then. Whenever you climb your way on top of the simple platform, you will unfortunately find the twisted remains of a rope hammock and a few scattered items of clothing. Lying underneath the hammock, with one boot on and the other lying across the floor from him, is the fly-speck corpse of an elderly man. It is ripe. He is very recently deceased. By tell, of one side of his neck is black and swollen to the size of a melon.
Yeah, he's poisoned.
A dried ring of foam cakes the man's beard and mustache around his lips. The parrot is in his room flapping over, alights on the corpse and squawks again, "So you fly? Don't bother me!"
Oh no.
This is most unexpected and very unfortunate for the poor man. I will go over to the guy and kind of inch and pat at him with my foot. The animate.
No, he is very much dead.
Then I will
Scott,
lean in and kind of
Drell
close his
can-
eyes.
yeah, Drill, being the would-be assassin he is, can use his detect poison spell and can confirm that it is from the venom of the giant wasp that he is deceased.
This poor
As
man
if
had
it
no
wasn't
place to
obvious
hide.
enough. However, there are a handful of things that's kind of knocked around all over this room. Do you all wish to look around the lookout tower itself?
Eddie gets really sad for a moment and then says, and he kind of jumps back up with his hands on his fists on his hips. Well, I could not let the loot here go to waste.
All right.
Let's get to pillaging.
it is pretty obvious, just kind of looking around, that there's a handful of just grog bottles, some rum bottles, this and that. You can tell that obviously through this is the reason why no signal flag was raised. And you do find a morning star lying in the corner. Whenever you touch it, you can feel that there's a magical charge coming from it, indicating that it is a magical morning star. May I get a spellcraft to discern what it is?
Sure.
Sure.
Maddie, I'm so used to you saying sure, I was waiting for Z's roll. Well, you know you have a magical morning star here that most likely belonged to one lookout.
Don't have any ranks.
After a moment of you all kind of searching around, the parrot will return to Lucy's head and kind of flap itself down and sit on Lucy's head.
I'm gonna grab it. You know, just like have you seen that video of the kid that grabs the pigeon?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna grab it and go. Why do you keep picking me? Put it.
Sit!
I'm gonna just then set it on my shoulder.
Kind of leaning in, I'll say.
He kind of
"Does that
like
thing tell us
comic-
to sit?"
he comically just kind of walks up the side of your head and sits back on top of your head.
I'm gonna then cross my arms and be like, "This is my parrot now."
Captain, I
Rocket!
do believe that it is considering you a nest.
Rocket!
Rotgut?
Ah!
I point to the corpse. Rotgut?
The parrot just kind of like looks at you and blinks, and then like comically shakes its head no.
Point to the bird. Rotgut.
Looks at you, kind of side to side, blinks again, and says, "Rah! Rocket!"
Okay.
I
And
believe you're
kinda
correct
nods.
with the second one.
You can assume that being a yes. That is his name.
So, we have
Lucy.
a pallet named Lockgut.
We have Ripper.
Malfunction. We have Ripper, Doug, and
We have-
Lockgut.
Doug.
Why must we get more people to this team that have names with letters I have trouble pronouncing?
Oh, that's what you're focusing on. I thought you were talking about the menagerie we're putting together.
I intend on making our ship a bit of a zoo in terms of what is on it.
I mean, we've already got, and I like gesture to like Takeda, Andrew. I'm like, these people.
No, this bird's name is Hawk.
I'll like lean in and then give
the-
you
the
a
bird just
strange
pecks you on
look
the
and
head.
say, "You will understand that, Carlos, you are not originally, in terms of your blood, even from this plane of existence."
Yeah, but at least I don't got scales.
It, whatever.
The bird will look at Corliss and will just go, "Rah, curse!"
Oh, it would seem
Oh.
that there is a curse involving the pallet.
Oh no.
Wait a
It's
minute.
Oh, I
Stupid.
thought he was just trying to cuss him out.
Wait a minute. Eddie begins looking around. Are there any more of those wasps around here?
I was about to say, this does not
No,
seem...
there is no more wasps. It just seems like this is the unfortunate aftermath of what happened when
Ah.
one kind of flew this
I
way.
see. So,
Strange, though. You would think, unless, he wounded it too badly.
would I
They would have carried him
know a method of signaling that there has been, like, a problem here to, like, the mainland over here?
You could most likely make a professional sailor check to know.
Booping.
However, yeah, you can relay just through a little bit of flag signaling that there wasn't like there's an issue that you're returning to explain what happened.
Okay.
And if one of you all wanted to kind of post shop here for a moment, in case something was to come in, you all could if you wanted to, or you can all go back.
Eddie says, I am the one who knows how to make the signals, so I could stay here if you wish to take charge and return our friend to the village.
Friend?
Right, I
Corliss.
kind of point a thumb over at the rotting corpse. I mean, he only died a couple hours ago, so he's probably not like rotting, but
I mean, it's hot out, man. He's
it's
stinky.
I mean, it's hot, but it's dry, right?
And then
Well,
you
no,
take
we're the
one look
fucking
at
ocean.
the-
Of course, it's not dry.
Host, are you
Uh,
crazy?
Rocket the parrot looks at his former master and says, "Pop, pop."
What's he saying?
Looking at his neck, pop.
Oh, I'm not popping that.
Oh.
No, no.
Absolutely not.
The bird flies off to the table.
I am
Which is
fucking
about
get away
like
from the
three-
corpse.
It's like 3 feet from the corpse.
Oh
He just
no.
kinda- he just like looks at Eddie, who's saying no.
No, I get the fuck away from it. I know it's about to fucking happen. Fuck you. I
I-
get away from the
I-
fucking thing if I have. I'll dive off of this fucking thing if I have to.
I
Please
will
do.
run away with Eddie. I swear to God.
The bird just takes like a little like half step towards the corpse and says, "Pop."
No.
I'm
No
gonna-
bird.
Club, I
I'm
demand
gonna
you to
reach
get
down
away
and I'm
from
gonna-
this.
I'm gonna reach down and pick up No Hawk, no pop, and I'm gonna put him back on top of my head. And I'm so
Control your
says-
animal.
Rocket.
I'm going.
But
to...
he does make-
So
he
we're
does
up on
nest
like
back
a
on top of your
building,
head.
right? Like on the top of
I'm
the
gonna
building. assuming?
perception check. Is the lump on his neck moving?
Oh.
I mean, he didn't even
Oh
say anything about a
please,
lump on his
don't
neck.
make it an don't do this to me. Don't
do
say
this.
it's a boil-born. No, surely not, right? No, he wouldn't do this to us. He wouldn't make us fight giant poisonous wasps after making us fight evil undead swarms, and then also make us fight an ooze. He wouldn't do that to us. Nah.
It might just be another undead swarm.
Yeah, no, surely.
Let me go ahead and open this beer
I
really
swear to
quick.
God, if it's another swarm, I am diving right off the tower. Hopefully to my
Luckily for you all, it is something nefarious. It is simply just a bird being silly and gross.
That's
We've been
I
through
don't
enough shit to
trust
like
you.
just. I'm
Yeah.
going to not trust that, and then throw this corpse off the building.
Oh, can I get some healing?
The corpse will unceremoniously make a very large splash, like a splat noise, you know, like the
Pop.
like slime hitting the wall,
Yeah.
and it will as well pop in a sense. Nothing but pus and visceral coming from the neck itself.
That's gross. I will then turn around with a smile and say, "There you go, pallet. It is popped."
Ah!
Dude,
Excellent.
Does this parrot watch like those zip popping videos? Is that this thing's like thing?
I hate everything about these.
Is this parrot just like really? I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah, you see that the thing will pop and or the guy he'll hit the ground, the parrot will go, "Oh, yeah!"
That's gross.
You see on the table he was reading the monthly review of Cleric Pustule Popper.
I hate this encounter.
What kind of
And
Nurgle-like parrot
Corliss,
do you have?
uh,
Yeah.
you see Doug has like an epiphany, and then he begins whispering in your ear, and Doug says, and you recognize that as him saying, "The vocalist."
My eyes widen and I look at Doug. Like my head turns
What
to the
is
side
that
and I look
noise?
him right in the eyes. And
Oh,
I'm like,
she's here.
Doug, you beautiful hairy bastard.
Doug
And-
and you share a high five.
I like slide behind Lucy and I
shit.
say, "Hey
Are you
Lucy,
in a wind tunnel right now, Josh T?
he's in a
Is
car."
your mom in the window?
I don't even know what that means.
I don't either. I was
this
just
some
extremely
kind of-
frustrated.
this-
Sorry, no, my AC is just like aiming towards my phone.
Oh,
Is
okay.
this some kind of advanced meme I'm unaware of that the kids are using nowadays?
Yeah,
Fourth
Josh T,
dimensional meme
just catch you up. You all went and checked the lookout tower, which wasn't, like no one was given notice of that Chellish galleon that came in to be squibbed. So you all went and kind of investigated. There were some boars rooting around outside. Of the tower itself, you slain the boars, and then found the lookout who was dead, due to a a parrot pet that he had, which has now taken a fondness to Lucy.
Where are my potions? Are my potions all right?
Are they safe?
We haven't done the shopping yet.
Okay, cool. I gotta run into a gas station. Thanks. Give me like
Yeah.
5 seconds. I gotta run to this gas station. Continue
Okay.
on.
So
Okay.
yeah, just to move on, I guess. Does
Yeah.
like the rest of the party head out to the fucking village, and I'll just hang out here?
Yeah. Well, we can say that you stay behind just in case something was to happen. The party will take the Morning Star, and the body itself is just kind of a mess.
Yeah, usually because he threw it out the window and let it fall.
You would taking the weapon itself and the parrot would be good enough proof, you know.
Just
Yeah,
use fucking prestidigitation or create water to wash it.
I ain't washing that kind of mess, boss.
Yeah.
Several gallons of water. It would
Yeah, I'll
wash the-
flood it clean.
Yeah, it would wash the mess away at least.
Yeah, sure.
Are you talking about the body?
Man,
Yeah,
Not my monkey, not my circus.
You threw it out the window.
I am aware of this. It's not gonna like explode.
Yeah, it didn't. The neck kind of popped and like a lot of stuff went everywhere. But like
Yeah.
the body itself is like broken remains.
You
at
gotta
this point.
throw like a no. It's like a second story thing at tops.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all
throw
need the body
it.
if you wish to, but you can definitely clean it off at the very least if you don't want to do that.
Look, we're pirates. We're not do-gooders. I'm not gonna carry a corpse like a mile down the road. Nah.
You won't have to. Ripper will.
Ripper will eat it.
So.
I don't have roast. Yeah. Okay. All right.
As you all begin to walk away from the fort, Eddie kind of leans over the top of it. Okay, now explain this building to me again, because I'm imagining like a tiny fort. That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah,
right now.
it's very very simple. It's a 2-story little lookout, kind of hidden into the area itself. There, you can just see the top because it's kind of notating it. It would be it's a good lookout advantage into the blood cove itself, to where you can see far off if someone wants to come in.
Gotcha. Okay. As you all are walking away, Eddie will say, "Make sure to search the body for any potential loot it might have," and then we'll return to the fort and begin looking for booze.
You will find some almost immediately.
Fuck yeah.
The body itself doesn't have anything on it, except for just a man. I mean, the body itself is just kind of gross, but
Okay. I just make sure they have like a ring or some shit,
yeah.
or a necklace or what have you, or a golden locket with a picture of his first love within it that you're then going to burn so that you can get the gold from the locket.
I mean,
We gotta get
do
that.
it.
We gotta get those infamy numbers up, dudes. These are rookie
That's
numbers.
right.
Okay.
These are numbers.
Bro, I am literally challenging everyone I meet to a sword fight to prove my renown.
Oh yeah.
I'm pulling my
No,
weight.
we got some. We absolutely got some.
Oh yeah.
Is one of
Oh,
the ro-
stash
is one of the
away in the
things you can
corner,
roll?
just-
Me.
Is one of the things that you can roll intimidate?
Yes, bluff, intimidate, or perform.
Okay, so Josh T, you should get like intimidate or something if you don't have
Oh,
ranks
yeah.
of it.
I mean, my charisma is shit, but I do have it as a class skill, so.
Cool.
All right. Well, you all can make your way back to the town itself. Are you taking the body, leaving the body? What are y'all doing?
Yeah,
I
I mean, I'd
I'm
imagine you
gonna
take
leave
it
for it.
because it would just be cruel to leave it here.
Yes, Ripper will carry the body back.
When by the time they get there, there's only half of a corpse.
If he wants a nibble on the way, I don't
House cat.
care.
Okay.
Nature.
So as you all take the body back, Scott, give me a handle animal to see how much of this, if Ripper does even attempt to chomp on him. All right, there'll be minimal, if anything, that Ripper will do to it. He'll just kind of be a sled for this.
I let him have a nibble occasionally. You know, some of the meatier bits.
Yeah. When you get back, you explain that you found the body to Mr. Rickety Hake, who will in return thank you all for at least carrying it back to him. He says, if you wish, you can keep his weapon as a reward for checking on it, and he'll gladly take off 100 gold from the cost. So you all get 20 gold back. 20 gold apiece.
Yay!
Um, the weapon which Chandra will happily explain that Corliss can't is a +1 Morningstar.
Ah, it's just plus
Ooh.
1.
Yeah, that's money.
It's money.
Yeah, and
should we just
Hake
sell
will
it
see
immediately?
that Rockgut is kind of on Lucy's head. He'll say, "Oh, that bird! What a wicked bird!"
What do you mean wicked? As in like wicked smart, wicked cool?
He always comes out on top. That bird. He knows his way around. That's for sure.
Ah,
And then you just kind of you hear Chandra in the back kind of laugh, and she'll say, "Oh, Hake, he loves to make jokes about that bird. The bird itself just seems to be a little lucky, is all."
Maybe it'll counteract fucking Doug.
my eyes twinkle. I go, lucky you say, and I
Indeed.
like
no.
eyes.
Yeah, she'll kind of
Yeah,
laugh and she'll
it's
say, "Indeed, it seems that there's an old adage in the Shackles that Besmara's favor follows the parrots."
Ah, it's no wonder that he has chosen me as his new owner.
I mean, your name
He'll peck
almost spells lucky.
He'll peck your head real hard and say, "Hush,
I'm gonna pet him. I go, good hog.
Rocket!"
I'm gonna steal the fuck out of that bird.
I will punch the shit out of you.
I'm gonna steal the fuck out of that bird.
I mean,
Bird's my boy.
you can try, but you've already got an animal companion.
Does anyone want that Morningstar?
I do not.
Okay.
I'm down to sell.
It is worth 2,008, so
Hey,
Great year.
don't forget the village has a limit on how much you can spend for something.
and what is that limit?
Price is 600 gold. Purchase limit 2,500. So
Yeah, we're fine.
2,500 is the most you can spend on something.
Yeah.
They can buy it.
So, yeah, that's fine. We would each get 200 gold and 8 silver.
8 silver. Yep. All right.
God, I don't have enough. Fuck!
The more I look at this,
So-
the more I actually did we sell 2 suits of leather, tanglefoot bag, a buckler, masterwork, hand axe, tender twigs, heavy maces, and all that shit.
Yeah, I believe you did. Like, you went through a
Did
ton
we?
of stuff.
No, we
Uh,
went through a ton of
that's
stuff. That was the stuff that it was just goods. Like it sold
Yeah,
for
that's-
what it was worth.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah. Because like,
Give me one
I
second,
still have it
sir.
in my gear is the issue.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
So I'm not so crazy now, am I?
No, I'm still pretty convinced that all this was sold because you listed the things that you did sell. Let me just.
Yeah, I remember him listing a bunch of the goods that don't get reduced by half. Which was what I remember.
Mhm.
And then I remember at the end of the game, we're like, we'll sell all that stuff and we'll get the gold calculated up because I was like, all right, because I need that armor. And then we never did it.
Okay, so these are the things that you all sold.
Mhm.
You sold the spyglass, the shoe buckles, that scrimshaw map, the teeth, the ring, the perfume, the hip flask.
Yep. No.
Yeah, so
Maddie's
you all
correct.
did not sell anything past the goods itself.
In that case, yeah, you're correct, Maddie. Bravo. Excuse me as I whip this out. So I've calculated the price of everything, split 5 ways. We would each get 336 gold and 5 silver.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and add that to your. Oh yeah. you can go ahead and add that to your inventory. And I am going to add that now that Luke just said to the inventory.
Did you say there was any silver, or was it all straight gold?
And 5 silver.
5 silver. There we go. I'm so happy. That gives me just 1,000 gold. I can buy the armor.
Listen, Adam.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Well, you need more than just 1,000.
Well, it's like 1,015.
Okay, yeah, you can do it.
How much gold do I have?
I have no idea.
You have
Around
603 gold and 11 silver pieces.
All right, I'm gonna buy 2 potions and save the rest.
Well, okay, so the potions that they have for sale are pinned, I believe, in Wednesday night stuff.
I mean, it's a village. Can't you search for something of a certain price?
Yes, you can search for the forum to see if it's there. I know that there was a potion of cure mod. I think that is there or may have been bought. I can't remember
I
that
don't
one.
need that shit. I need sweet combat buffs.
Yeah. The base
Now,
value
you
for the
wanted to
village
look-
is 500, so he would be able to find a level 1 or 2 potion.
Those
A
two are
yeah,
exactly what I wanted.
75% chance you can find one.
So you wanted to look for
Okay.
a enlarged person.
Enlarged
Potion,
person
correct?
and bull strength.
Okay.
Yep.
Luke, if you wouldn't care to roll a die 100 for me,
Got you, boo.
the first of which will be for the enlarged potion or enlarged person.
75% chance. Boop. Hey.
All right.
Success!
And if you'll roll it again for the bull strength.
Success. Hey.
All right. Well, Josh T, in that case, you will successfully have both potions that you required.
At a low cost
Oh
of
yeah.
350
Can
gold.
someone subtract?
With the
Subtract that.
noble PCs that are here, the only person that would actually have those potions, funny enough, and I'm not making this up because the people that are here would be Miss Chandra.
You're like,
I'm
I need
gonna
to buy some
I'm
potions.
gonna approach Edmund, and I say,
Edmond.
I need to ask a favor of you.
Well, there's an issue with that. You're with the rest of the party in the village, and I'm currently keeping watch at the lookout place.
All right, Corliss, I need to ask you a favor as a friend.
Nope.
But why? I've protected you. You owe me a life debt.
Oh wait,
That
I
one's
thought you were
that one's
gonna.
actually true.
I wait. Oh wait, I thought you were gonna say something else. Yeah, sure. What's up?
I require potions, but the only one in town who has them is Miss Chandra, and I need them for our fight. And she might not sell them to me if she knew.
I look at you, like up and down, and I go,
I have the gold.
"There's no honor in your jutsu." And then I take your money and I walk away to go buy your potions.
As he walks away, I mumble, "They be more like guidelines."
And I just
He's
spit on
right,
myself.
you know, as I pet Hawk fervorously.
Such as the 10th rule.
I find the Jimmy that I've been, dicking on extra hard, and I give him 5 silver and say, "No one will ever believe you."
He's so he is so confused.
So what were the 2 potions that you wanted to see? Potion of bull strength and
Yes.
what?
Enlarged person.
It's 350 gold. Total.
Yeah.
Chandra will, she'll be
Got it.
at the bartender and you'll be kind of asking like, "Hey,
Is that-
where's a man buy potions around here?" She'll finish her drink, and then you'll see her kind of turn around real quick. And she'll bring out kind of a shoddily made little wooden plaque that says "shopkeep" on it. To put it on the bar and replace one that says "barkeep."
That's funny. And then she also reaches down and puts on a fake mustache.
Yeah. She'll say, she'll look at you and say, "All right, this is Chandra buying for
She's now
Slick.
speaking with
What
a
can I get
very
for you?"
goofy Italian accent.
I say, I need to buy a couple potions, Decada wants them.
She'll
You
kind of
know.
raise
You
an
are such
eyebrow.
a fuck.
She'll raise an eyebrow and say, "Oh, well, what are you buying?"
What are you selling?
And then she'll open up her drop-down menu.
Excellent. I pluck the enlarged person and the bull strength potion.
I'll buy that at a
Yeah.
high price.
Yeah, she'll just kind of laugh as you purchase them, and she'll say, "Tell Takeda I cannot wait."
Oh, I will.
Alright, whatever, man. I'm ready for it. I'm a fighter early level. I ain't scared of shit. I got like 50 health. Whatever.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
You probably got more health than both her and her fucking bear combined.
So at this point, you know, you all like Hank is okay with it. He'll send a few of his workers out to the post itself. Eddie, after about an hour or so, you'll hear some scripting coming up the ladder of two of his village workers.
Okay.
They'll explain that, you know, the boss said you can
No,
come
they
down.
find me unconscious.
Oh. They'll see you unconscious and like
So I am wearing a blanket of bottles. I
They
drink
see that?
everything.
and one of them looks at the other one and goes, "Boy, they only said that one of them was dead." And the other guys say, "Aye." They'll both take off their hats and their bandanas. One they'll go, "Bless Bess Mars bones herself." And she'll say, the guy say, "How do we tell them?" And she goes, "Oh, I don't know. I guess we can just say a prayer and then push him out the door." And she'll say, right. We can make some of the other sods clean it up." And he'll go, right you are. And they'll say a little prayer to themselves, you know, back and forth, and they'll go, "All right, you grab the arms, I'll grab the legs." And they go to like pick you up, Eddie, and the moment that you do, you go,
No, I'm still out. I'm still the fuck out.
"No, you might like you kind of like just like snore a little bit in your sleep
Oh, yeah.
at this point, and then they just fucking drop
man,
you
alright.
as your head hits the floor.
Oh, wait. Cadence Mercy.
And the other one will look at like the one guy will look at the one that said the prayer and goes, "Well, I didn't know you were a cleric."
No. I ease myself up, standing to my massive 5'10" height. And look at these fellows rubbing my head, one eye closed.
Well, that's average height, actually.
I'm aware. Hence the joke. I got like a big anime fucking knot on the top of my head. And I will be. So I take it that you all, the next shift is in.
They'll look kind of dumbfounded as the one that said the prayer and is now a quote unquote cleric of Esmar will say,
Oh my goodness.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. You can go ahead and make your way back home or back to the shipyard.
Sense motive, are they? Surely they're not. They're not tricksters, right? They're not trying to like rob this place or some shit.
No, these are actual guys. They're just trying to
Okay.
keep up with the bluff that they're important.
Gotcha.
You know.
Okay, gotcha. I will. The clinking of bottles as I try and like push my way through to the ladder. You're like you can't see the floor. Like there's just too many fucking bottles littering this area.
Excellent.
I would say, good luck to the rest of you. There is no more rum. And then I will hop my way down the ladder, followed
You'll
by
hear
a
one of them
thump of me
go-
missing the fucking ground and thumping onto the ground.
You'll hear one push, the other goes, "Great, the rum's gone."
I
And
make my
then
way
you'll
back to the
eventually drunkenly make your way back. For the rest of the party, it's been a couple hours at this point since like Eddie should have been back within an hour. It's been a couple hours, but Eddie drunkenly finally makes his way back.
I will break through the doors of the establishment, through the back door, and say, "Everyone, have your willing cease to be, for elusive Eddie Leroux has arrived." And then there's like no fanfare whatsoever.
Yeah, none at all.
Deliberately silent.
Yeah, I would say, it is just like being
Like Doug starts to clap, and I just I pull his hands down and I shake my head. Like, no.
I will walk in happy as a clam.
How can clams?
Clams
be
don't feel joy.
That's a fucking just come on.
I pour you another glass of grog, another mug of grog, whatever the fuck you drink it out of, I guess. Tankards?
Oh, watch your profanity.
Whatever.
We own the ship now. We have our own grog rations, so
Eddie will drink alcohol from his cupped hand if it means he can.
Exactly.
You damn right.
I hold him upside down and I get a little pony keg and I just force feed him like a keg stand.
Hey.
my
My character could probably do it actually.
You know, like
Make a
whenever
strength
you're
check, Kyle.
whenever you have like a party, right, and you're wandering around in certain RPGs, typically members of the party will just be doing random shit in the background whilst you're doing your adventuring. for this area, the passive like animation for Takeda and Eddie is just Takeda force feeding him a keg of ale. And Eddie
Is
just
Eddie
yeah,
exactly.
at the beginning of the chapter, Eddie's just really into it. But by like halfway through like this chapter of us being here, Eddie just has this really worried face. She's like, oh, I can't keep up. By the end of it, I'm going to be just fucking unconscious, and Takeda's just going to have like a mourning face over it.
Takeda,
Alright.
every time there's like stall time, this boy needs some milk.
Need some milk. So at this point, you all can go ahead and heal up for any kind of healing that needs to be done.
We have a cleric on board.
I'm pretty sure I'm at full health. Kyle, how many
I need
pies?
healing.
Two of us got smacked around.
Yeah, you're fine, Josh T.
I will say,
Yeah, you didn't really do anything during combat except run up. And
I
look
will
pretty.
go up to Sindara
That's
and then
ironic.
say, my most gracious and beautiful lady of the sea, Sindara. How are you doing this evening?
She'll kind of finish her little tankard and say, "I'm all right, I suppose." Enjoying the company of Mr. Croup. As Mr. Croup will kind of like nod and take a drink of his tankard.
It is great to see that you are enjoying Caden's finest. Well, maybe not finest. They've got some amazing wine back on the gold. But that is neither here nor there. I suppose it is there. Anyway, I, as one of the captains, as well as Captain Lucy, we have come across a bit of a danger today. And you may notice that at the sight of this amazing bite mark. Like, look down and there's like a fucking plug missing from my leg.
She'll just kind of look at you and go, "Yeah."
Is there any way that I could get your noble healing abilities from the Master of the Shackles, Besmara?
She'll kind of give a little pout look and she says, "You only talk to me when you need something, Eddie."
No. We both know that is not correct. I talk to you a lot in my dreams as well, Sindara. Come on,
I walk up and I go,
Sindara.
and this is Hawk.
I get in
I
real
point
close.
to my head.
I have like my hands together with like my shoulders all pushed up, and I've got like a really cutesy expression as I'm like leaning into her.
She'll see the parrot and immediately be fascinated by Rockgut. It's just like, "What's that
No.
lovely bird?"
It's Hawk.
And the parrot
yes.
will go, "Rockgut."
The newest addition to our ship.
Yes, Hawk.
Rocket will fly from Lucy to Sandara and kind of do the whole like little birds of love type thing where he rubs his head on Sandara's chin, and she'll give a little scratch underneath his beak, and she'll say, "Ah, what a good bird."
Yes,
he'll
Hawk
go.
is the best bird.
And he'll correct you again and saying, "Rocket."
Oh, he seems to say
He
that
has a
right.
habit of saying that for
I do
some
not
reason.
understand what that is. His name
He's
is
a dwarf.
clearly Hawk.
Rocket.
I believe that there is something in his throat, perhaps. Anyway,
I've heard it's some
Sindar,
kind of
please.
weird
Two of
disease.
the captains have been damaged. Can you please provide some healing to us?
I suppose. But I'm gonna start charging you if you only come to me for this.
Now I can come to you for other things if you'd like that as well.
Not interested. As do her first channel, which will be towards Lucy and Eddie, respectively.
Hey, I gained 6, which puts me at 33.
In the 8 will put me at 34.
Hey, and now I get 4 more.
Oh, wait, are both of those roll the first two for
No, it's
Lucy?
me, you, me, you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you got 10, I
You
got
got 16, and he got 10. Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay. Are you all topped off?
I am.
Fuck no.
Okay.
6 puts me at 43 out of 46, and if we sleep, I'll heal the rest.
All right. Sounds good.
Indeed.
You all will be topped off.
Oh.
And that will take you all to the next day of rest. If there's
Yeah.
anything you all wish to do before you all rest, as far as talk to any NPCs or anything of that nature, any kind of RP that you like to do,
Yeah.
stick
So I have taken to heart what Sindara said, and I will crash dramatically. Like everyone's getting ready to rest. Like the last person's finally crawling into their cot, or maybe they're like finding a place in the inn. Because they were paid quite a lot of money. They can definitely find a place on a comfy bed as opposed to a cot on a ship if they wish. But regardless, wherever they are, as they're finally drifting off to sleep, the door fucking swings open and I, cutlass drawn, say, "Members of the Alba! No time for sleeping yet, friends, when there's time to be partying!"
You'll hear a bunch of booing as empty grog bottles will go flying towards you.
One misses me, like crashes against the thing, but I don't change my position whatsoever. I will say,
As you walk back from the
Some
where
pirates
the
you are.
crew itself been sleeping, you notice the only two people that are still up in the actual bar area itself at this moment in time, wherever anyone else walked off to, is just Drell and Chandra having a conversation between each other.
On Eddie's way out of the doorway, Doug throws a coconut at him and hits him in the butt.
Where'd you get a coconut?
When you turn around,
He
Eddie,
loves coconuts.
it was kind of such a hard feeling against your butt that the only thing you can possibly think of is it's someone smacking your butt, which the closest person just happens to be Sandara.
the life has been drawn from me. No one wants to have fun with Eddie. Eddie's mad.
The only
This Albert ship. Eddie grumbles something in Hallet and then actually leaves the bar.
Eddie has walked away. For the current moment, the only two people in the bar is Drell and Chandra. Chandra will kind of continue a conversation with you, Eddie, or not Eddie, Drell, along the lines of just kind of talking about Mongo, and then talking about Ripper and the who's and ins and outs of of who you are.
I would like to try and gather some information.
Okay. She will say, "Oh, what are you seeking?"
First, to know what the fuck this is, and I pull out the sawtooth saber.
She'll kind of look at it. She'll make a knowledge check. And she will say that it is a sawtooth saber. She'll say it is a weapon that hails from a land a ways from here. That seems to have a mysterious origin that is a specialized weapon of a certain cult.
Do you know the name of said cult?
I do not. Only that it's supposed to be a masterful blade in one's hands.
Would you like to know the name of one cult?
Shut the face up. Shut the fuck up, Scott. Shut the fuck up.
She'll kind of raise an eyebrow and she'll say, "Whatever do you mean, Drell?"
It is a bloody one.
kind of twist her head and she'll say, "Well, I suppose you've piqued my curiosity."
First, I have a question for you. What deity do you worship? I assume Besmara.
She'll kind of laugh a little bit and she'll say, "No.
Oh.
I suppose if I had to pick a faith, I would be more inclined towards Ghost Ray."
And then the next question, Scott.
I nod approvingly.
What is the color of the night?
I say this weapon is used primarily by the assassins of the Mantis God.
She'll kind of give that kind of a long face kind of look, like a, "Oh,
Oh,
interesting. And why
Do you
would you
happen-
have one, Drill?"
Maybe I'm wanting to go into the profession. Maybe I'm not. Regardless, this thing showed up below decks on our boat, and I have no clue how it got there.
Not entirely true.
Was it there before?
Now, if you remember, there was also a voice that kind of explained, or did a little bit of talking, whenever you found that weapon.
Yeah, it said they were watching me.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
that's okay. Yeah. She'll just kind of shake her head and, unfortunately, not be not knowledgeable in the slightest on this issue, on the subject. She will say though that ones such as us that are connected to the material plane, to nature itself, as she'll kind of scratch Mongo's head from behind the counter, we see things a little differently than others do. We see things for what they are, but not for what they not for what they should be, but for what they were, what they are, and what they will become. I think that if you wish to go into this bloody line of work, it is what you wish to do. Just know that that is what you will become if it is the path that you choose. Simple as that.
Very fair. You spend enough time underwater and you know that there's always a bigger fish.
She,
You shut the fuck up with your Star Wars Episode 1 reference.
You shut the fuck up with you enjoying it.
Yeah, that was a good line. I will agree.
she'll nod.
That was
She'll
a
just
good
kind of
one.
nod as she'll just kind of laugh at your joke, and as you all kind of go back into small talk. Corliss, what are you doing?
So Corliss, what am I doing? So like as soon as Eddie leaves in like his harumph, me and several of the crew members throw off our blankets fully closed and we start drinking and playing dice.
Okay, okay. The crew members, one of them will look as Eddie kind of like he'll see Eddie leave the bar, kind of in a harumph, and he'll say, "Captain Corliss, are you sure he does not seem so happy?"
I'm like, trust me. We both know he would just get really sloppy. He's gonna get drunk somewhere. But not here.
They're all kind of shrug to each other and say, "You are so much more agreeable than Master Drell."
The next thing I was about to do will now become awkward.
Corliss is just like,
Because
yes.
like almost to fucking punctuate that, a few minutes later, Eddie will walk back in with an empty bottle in his hand, and then just kind of walk towards the bar, tossing it to the side, not caring where the fuck it lands. And without asking, the fucking bar woman will reach over the fucking bar and just grab a bottle of actual whiskey, not just fucking beer or some shit like that. And if she has a fucking word about it to say, Eddie will shoot an unpleasant look at her and hold up a bag of coins and drop them on the table without a word, turn around, see the people that said they didn't want to party,
like,
not
we're all
say
like
a fucking word. And Eddie's not fucking happy about this shit. And
I'm gonna run
then
into
walk
the
out
kitchen.
with a full bottle of whiskey.
I see Eddie being in a harumph. I'm gonna speak up and taunt the bear a little bit.
Feel free.
Wait, which bear? Mungo?
No, Eddie.
Oh,
I yell
oh,
after him, Eddie, you up for a
Uh,
game? I
like,
walk over to the dice playing table.
no, we're not
Eddie's
playing on
just
a table.
walking
We're like,
outside. He doesn't stop.
we're hunched down on the floor, and like Eddie turns on the light, sees us, turns it off, and then just leaves.
I'll buy all your grog for a month.
Nah, he keeps
Oh.
walking.
Huh?
Wow.
I looked at Drell and I go, they had to bring him back from the dead. The boy's got a problem.
No, you have a problem. I sit down at the table.
Oh God!
What?
Joshua, Dylan, get
Oh.
the
No.
fuck out of my house!
What?
He just put his, like, you know how I can't smell very well? Josh T put his nasty ass post karate and workout shirt on me, and I smelled it, and I'm gonna fucking die. Oh
That's
God!
Payback's
and
a fucking.
Trail, you wish to play a game of
Takeda
chance.
really is my homie, it would seem.
Yeah, Drell is wanting to play Yahtzee.
I want to call the Jimmies around too.
One Jimmy will kind of walk up as he will have he will now have a Besmarin holy symbol with him.
We'll call him
And you'll realize that it's actually the one that went and helped get Eddie. That is kind of like decided to slip in among the crew. You just don't realize it, but that's what's happened. Like it's kind of like the two pirates from Pirates of the Caribbean that were like naval officers, and then they were pirates, and they kind of went back and forth a handful of times.
That's funny.
He'll say, "Well, what are we playing, boss?"
What are we playing, Corliss?
I look at you with like dice and a cup in my hand. I go, the one true game of pirates and buccaneers,
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
All right. So the way we'll do this,
What is it?
we'll just
66?
we'll make a few just different rolls.
Or is it 5?
It's 5d6s for typical
Okay.
Yahtzee.
Alright.
We will simply do it, like kind of Yahtzee. Whoever has the better roll each time, will win the quote unquote hand. You'll have just 5 hands that you'll play.
Also,
So you can do at least a single gold per round or an agreed upon set.
I look over at the Jimmies, and I'm like, I'm gonna raise the stakes.
Oh no!
If any of you win, you get 1 day of no labor.
You get to be the cabin boy.
You hear all of them kind of like harumphing, like and you can see that they're kind of
Yeah.
energized, and they're just like, "All right, boss, what if you win?"
If I win, I don't know yet. I'll think on it.
They all look super dour and immediately turn around and leave.
I'm like, wait, no,
It won't
no,
involve
no.
you. I'm thinking about involving the monkey somehow.
Wait,
They all
what?
turn back around.
So like while they're discussing that, I'm like looking at Doug, and Doug's giving me like a face. I'm like, Doug, you're not gonna be able to guilt me. And Doug like keeps staring at me like, no. He gets too rowdy. And Doug's just staring at me like, God damn it. And I walk over to the bar lady and I give her like 5 gold for like a bottle of alcohol. And I go out to find Eddie and bring him back to play with Yahtzee with the boys.
All right. You will have to roll survival because I don't know where he's at, so you'll have to track him
God
down.
damn it.
While he's doing that, can I buy my armor?
Yes, you most certainly can.
Yay! I give you the amount qualified for buying a +1 leather.
Nice. You now have +1 leather armor.
How much is required to give you
God damn it.
for a +1 leather?
Leather armor itself is.
It's like
not
10 or 20.
much. Yeah.
I've got it. I know what the stakes are. If the one who wins doesn't have to work at all, but the one who gets the lowest score is on bilge duty, and they have to have the monkey with them the whole time.
That's just a bonus. Why would you do that?
Oh, he's gonna be
I'm
practicing.
going to feed the monkey beans.
What?
I mean, that's just a bonus for the monkey.
Monkeys don't
Monkey
eat
beans.
beans.
I like
Whoa,
the
whoa,
monkey.
whoa. Excuse me, Kyle.
Everyone eats beans.
Everyone eats beans.
Doug don't eat beans.
Doug eats
Technically,
beans.
coconuts are a type
Doug-
of bean.
Doug eats beans.
1,010 gold, Matty.
1010. You got it. I now
I don't
have
eat
a
beans.
measles.
I don't eat beans either. Beans are disgusting. It's the
Alright.
texture.
Well,
You're
you
both
have
wrong.
that. Now,
No, I'm correct. I don't eat beans.
Corliss, you wander around for a while and you just can't seem to find Eddie. It's getting towards like it's at this point, it's nighttime. People are starting to kind of wink out their candles and everything. You just can't find him.
Can I like whip out my hurdy-gurdy and start singing and playing really loud and obnoxious until Eddie comes and yells at me?
Yeah, you can attempt to.
I'm gonna do that, like wandering around town, just like yelling for Eddie.
What's the difference in the leather and studded leather?
Why am I rolling like poop?
Studded
that,
leather has
that was the
fingering.
idea. You were supposed to be playing poorly to get my attention, right?
It has one better. It has one better armor bonus and one less max dex.
Yes,
But
Corliss.
yes,
You do eventually find me. So I'm assuming that this is the building that the work is done with, considering that there's a fucking boat coming out of it.
yeah.
When Corliss gets to about here, just wandering around, Eddie calls out from the roof of the building because like, a bottle shatters near where he's standing. And then you hear Eddie Corliss go, Corliss, please.
I say, you have to come help.
Help with what, Corliss? And
Well-
I'll kind of repel myself down, laying next to him. Oh, yeah.
Oh God. And I say, Drell, just bet the entire the lives, like slave lives of the crew members playing Yahtzee. If they lose, you have to go stop him.
I will need a bluff check.
It's a 1.
Okay, don't fail me now.
Don't get a 1.
Oh,
Against the Sith motive of Luke.
Not me.
Luke, you don't know if he's telling the truth, but you know that his statement could be correct.
And tell
might-
me, Corliss, why should I care?
I know how you feel about slavery. Remember the owl bear?
They are not slaves.
I kiss my fingers and I point up to the sky, and I'm like, "Look, man, you know me, and you know our good friend Drell. He gets a little too heavy-handed, and I fear that maybe he'll get a little too not power hungry.
Listen to me, Corliss. Is
no.
one of the captains of the Albert. They are not slaves upon our ship. And as one of
Well,
the
then you better
captains,
go stop
listen
us
to
winning
me.
Yahtzee.
He has the right to do however he pleases upon his ship. He pays for his fair portion, so he can treat them however he wants. Such is the way of freedom. Freedom is not always kind. Okay? And I cannot... I forget. Only about an hour or two, was it? That I was in there and wanted to have fun and play games with you all. No? And then I had to leave because I was booed away by the only... Forget this.
I kind of like Doug's still on my shoulder, and he's still giving me that look. I'm like, "Damn it, Doug! Stop trying to guilt trip me." And he's just still.
At this
looking me
point,
like,
Doug will actually leave your shoulder, and will run up beside Eddie and crawl up Eddie's shoulder.
Then I'm gonna finally show up in my new digs. I'm like, all right, guys, who's ready to party?
and you're gonna crawl up on Eddie's shoulder.
You want in on a game of dice? Are you in the bar with them?
Currently, Eddie and Corliss were at the shipyard. Maddie haven't seen anything walking by.
Yeah.
But as for what Eddie does, Doug is now accompanying Eddie.
I walk by because I'm not at the bar yet. I walk by the shipyard, like, all right, boy, let's try the party. I got new clothes. Let's go.
They
I
look
said, come on,
fascinating,
grab that
Captain.
pig meat and cook it up. I'm hungry. Your captain's orders.
Eddie will look at Corliss and say, "You heard him, Captain Zoldes."
But I'm also a captain.
But it's two captains
also-
telling you to cook the pork. Cook.
This is not a democracy. I'm the biggest captain. I should have final say.
What?
Don't you want something
Why-
tasty
why
to
does-
eat?
Why does the bigger captain simply not eat the smaller captains?
Basically, what's going through his head right now.
Because we're not Russian. Anyway.
But yeah, at this point, Eddie, if you wish to go wherever you wish to, you may.
I will. I'm going to fucking return to the ship, I guess. Oh, wait, it's being worked on.
Correct.
Fucking go
Going
back to
to
my room.
return and party because he's gonna cook up some food. I say.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
no.
I say, isn't that right, Hawk? I'll look up.
Rocket!
Oh, Maddie has parroting Rocco.
Yeah, I'm going. Eddie is just going to return to his room. He's done for the night.
Lucy and Corliss will make their way back to the place as well. Lucy badgering Corliss all along the way.
Yes, I require sustenance, and you have my pork.
I say we will cook the pork later.
But now is later, and I want it now.
I'll cook you one.
One pork.
One pork.
How many pork
Exactly
do we have?
one pork.
I'm like, I'll cook you one pork.
I'm gonna say, but wait. How many pork do we have?
Technically three.
That's a good-
There are
Well,
three
now,
hogs here.
one boar can feed a shitload of people. Think how fucking big a boar is, by the way. It's a medium-sized
yeah.
creature.
Oh, yeah.
Cook me a boar, not a pork, a boar.
Fine, I'll cook you one boar.
Ah, ha ha ha. Good.
One for
But-
Lucy and one for everyone else.
We're pretty much like,
And then
but
that leaves one boar left over for me for later. Sounds good to me.
I,
For Mongo, I guess.
Eddie, whenever you get back to your room, Doug will still like kind of be riding on you as you walk into your room,
Oh yeah.
and I would imagine you kind of give like the go away, Doug.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
I will say, Doug, at least you are nice to me.
Doug will kind of look at you,
That's nice.
and he'll go and crawl out the window.
Yeah. He is
After a
free to
few-
do what he wishes.
After a few minutes, Doug will walk back in and kind of stand up on his back two legs, and he'll just kind of chitter at you for a second, and
Oh,
you'll see him.
Crack a smile finally and say, "I am sorry, Doug. I do not understand what you say like Alice does."
He'll just kind of look at you and kind of shrug his shoulders a little bit, because Doug's actually getting halfway intelligent.
Yeah, oh yeah. I know he's trying to talk. I just can't understand what
Yeah.
he's saying.
He'll then, from behind his little monkey back that he was hiding, will pull out a little bottle and give it to you.
Oh,
He's a good.
I'll take the tiny bottle. Is it like one of those like bottles of liquor you get on a fucking airplane?
Yeah, basically like a little shot, like a little one shot.
Little one shot thing. I
Shooter.
will. I'll give a giggle or two at that and say, "You're very kind."
So wait, why aren't you
Doug-
partying with us at the bar now?
I'm going to kind of just sit in my chair and realize I have an opportunity. Do you ever understand the statement is if you have a secret, you should either tell it to a baby or an animal because it cannot tell the secret?
Doug will kind of sit crisscross applesauce in front of you on the floor.
It is why
Doug,
I
one-
drink so much.
He'll just silently keep staring.
Hey, my body is, for as young as it is, slightly broken. I am almost constantly suffering from minor pains everywhere. My family was not as quick as is escaping the freedom fighters, and I'll do finger quotes, as I would like to think it was back in Mother God. We did run into a bit of problem, but we all survived, but we did not leave unscathed. And as a young child, I was armed by the people who thought that they were fighting for their freedom, but were only attacking each other while being manipulated by the other nobility. These scars I've carried my entire life, and they were only further increased from my rebellious streak and thinking that I could be some amazing adventurer at a young age. So, the lucky drunk always saw me through. He was not so kind to prevent me from being armed. I only want to be an adventurer and have fun. I thought a life on the sea, like my grandfather, would go along with that, but so far, the rest of my crew only cares about being grumpy. Except Lucy. He only cares about pies and fighting.
At this point, Doug will just kind of take the cadence of you stopping after that, and we'll go and chitter at the door for a second. As the door will open, and Croup will walk in.
I will get blushed and say, how much of that did you hear?
I've heard enough, boy.
I...
And he'll look at you and say, "May I sit?"
If you wish, I suppose. You are free to do as you will.
He'll sit down next to you on the bed, and he'll say, "And boy, you have a good heart. So did your grandfather before you.
There's a cat in the
Your
background.
grandfather was known for many things. A raider, a corsair. But to those who knew him dearly, and I would fancy myself that way, he was kind-hearted. Not outwardly, maybe, but much like you, Edmund. He had a air about him. He commanded respect, but jovial in nature. He was needed on the seas. If a room is dark, you'll see nothing. But if there is a single candle lit in that room, it illuminates the whole room." He'll take another swig of his drink and he'll say, "Do you understand what I'm trying to say, boy?"
A tear will run down Eddie's face, and he'll kind of wipe it away and say, I think I do.
He'll give you a good kind of dad pat on the back, and he'll say, "It's only because I feel like you're one of my own, boy." You
I
have-
would be very sad if that was actually the case, Coop.
He'll just kind of look at you and
With
give
like
a
a-
big fucking laugh. Yeah, yeah. He'll say, "You got a chance, kid."
I'm gonna get up and kind of dust myself off and say, your words reach me, drunk man. It would be rather ironic that it is a drunk man's words that is required to reach me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a dice game to win. I'm not going to make my way out the door.
He'll nod as you make your way out the door, as Doug will kind of crawl up on his shoulder. And Doug will have it, as the door closes, like you kind of walk out, just him and Doug in the room, and Doug will hold his hand out as Croup will laugh and put a single gold piece in his hand.
That's funny.
Doug is charging therapist pay? What the fuck?
Attaboy. If you're ever good at anything, don't do it for free.
Doug is the smartest one out of the whole crew.
As it would seem.
But at this point, Eddie has rejoined the rest of the party.
Yeah, you guys are playing dice, and there's a bunch of fucking terrified the members of the crew.
Yeah, the
and
crew
suddenly
will
a
see you all.
cutlass just digs into the fucking table in the middle of it. And then, like, you guys follow your vision to the source of the fucking sword, and it's me with a rather excited expression. And then I will say, bonjour. Who is ready to lose? And then I'll dig my fucking weapon out of the
Yeah,
thing
all the
and-
guys will kind of
Alright,
cheer. Like,
pretty
everyone all around will cheer at that, except for Drill, who is just looking very sour.
No, I crack a half smile and say, about time, Frenchie.
No, monsieur.
You cheese-eating surrender monkey.
Okay, if it's going to be that way, Monsieur Fishman. Rolls
Yeah.
and bones, boy.
Wait,
So
you're a fish?
the way we'll do this actual part is we'll say like event like the you know, all of the crew will eventually kind of come ins and outs. They'll swap coin back and forth until eventually one of them will be the loser. You know. For you and Mr. Luke, we'll play it as a true game of chance. You all can make starting wagers, whichever you all choose to do, and each one will be at least that much, unless you wish to add on to it. You will roll 5d6, and kind of Yahtzee rules. Whoever has the better roll will win.
Whoa.
Anyone
Corliss
can
is
get
in on
anyone can get in on this if they wish to.
this. All right, I'd like to make a bet. Not a money bet, a bet.
Oh ho ho ho. What is your bet, Carlos?
I looked at Eddie and I go, wait, is Lucy in the room? Is Lucy playing dice?
I'm waiting for you to cook my pork or my boar.
I looked at Lucy and I go, I'll get to that in a minute. I want the bird.
Hmm?
I want the bird, Lucy.
It's not for sale.
The bird just looks at you and goes, "Rah."
I will look to
Hawk's
Drell.
not for sale.
I'll look to Drell and kind of, without looking away from him, wave my hand towards the dice and say, "Ladies first, Drell."
At that,
Sure.
Bristlewick will take the
Gotcha.
dice from your hand. She'll say, "Don't mind if I do, Eddie."
Oh no, this
Oh,
has become a Mexican standoff.
And she'll say, "I suppose I'll start." And she'll kind of reach into her brassiere a little bit, as everyone can't help but look, especially Drell.
No, especially me. Are you shitting me?
And then she'll pull out a little pouch of gold, and she'll pull up 10 gold on the table.
Oh, that's
Wait,
the
you're
10
not-
gold I
you're
just
not
paid
playing-
her for the fucking whiskey. That bitch.
For this duel, so I don't lose to this bear.
Yeah, she'll
Would
put
you-
10 gold on the table, and she'll say,
Right, just the evil plan. Need to get her extremely drunk so that she's hungover tomorrow and she's shit.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
is-
a great
is-
idea.
is
but
in-game
Takeda's
tomorrow
way
the,
too dumb to come up with that.
Yeah.
Is tomorrow
in-game,
the,
there's one more day before the last day, which you all can make an infamy check,
Okay.
and then the next day will be the duel.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Alright.
let's get to this first so that we can get to the duel before the game's over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. So what we'll do is anyone that wishes to play, there'll be 5 rounds. The first round will be 10 gold put into a pot. The winner of each round will take the pot.
Okay, well, I'm adding 10.
I'm adding 10.
I had 10. Can the Jimmies play?
The Jimmies are spent. They
Yeah,
have
they've all
spent
done
their money
their
back
thing.
and forth.
Since we're like the player characters, we're just naturally
Um,
luckier than they are, so they've all lost. And we're
Yeah.
doing it.
Bilge duty for them.
I guess I'll throw in 10. I don't have much gold, but hey, I guess I'll try.
Right. Corliss, are you gonna play?
Oh yeah, give me the parrot. Put in the parrot.
And Takeda,
No.
are you
Keep the
playing?
fucking parrot in the
playing-
bowl.
I look at you and say, no, she
So,
put in
okay,
gold.
okay, 10 gold is added.
No,
Takeda, are you playing?
Takeda's training for his duel.
Oh, nice. I like that. All right, so this will be 50 gold.
Outside.
Everyone roll 5d6.
Wrestling a large wooden carve out of a bear.
I just really made
All right. She will have 2 pairs. Also 2 pairs.
Shit.
A single pair, 3 of a kind.
And a pair.
A full house.
Hmm.
Ah, so Corliss will actually win this one. Corliss has a
Money,
full
money,
house.
money, money.
Wait, don't we get the reroll?
No, there's 5 rounds. Each round, the winner takes the pot.
So that's 50 gold.
That's the first round.
That's 40 gold for me right there.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I dig it.
Corliss, since you won, you can make the starting wager.
The parrot.
That's not yours to wager.
10 gold. No, 20 gold.
Oh, I
God.
can't play then.
You can substitute with the parrot.
No, I'm out. I was like, I guess I can't play. So I'm gonna grab you and say, no, go cook my boar since I'm not playing.
I'm busy
I put
winning.
20 gold down in your spot, and I say, shut up about the boar. You do realize it takes over a day to fucking prep one of those things.
Oh, yeah.
No, it
it's
doesn't.
slow roasting.
Yes, it
What?
does.
No, you just you say cook it and it gets cooked.
Oh, my God.
I'm
He's
going
one
to
of our
start laughing.
Chandra looks at Drell and she says, "Is he serious?"
I'm going
You
to
have
say,
no idea.
Carlos, could you perhaps put down 20 gold for me? I seem to have misplaced my wallet.
I look at
Roll
you.
your sense mode of
seriously-
cockweasel.
That's
Oh,
it.
I will skin you.
That's it.
Oh.
You think that he has misplaced his wallet?
I just look.
Where'd you get the 10 gold originally? Oh,
me?
Now listen,
I-
Carlos. If we are together, we can convince Lucy to give the belt. So you have to keep me in this game.
I
He's
look
just
at
trying
you.
to bluff your ass off.
I look at you wide eye. I'm like, you got a deal, square hat.
All right. So everyone has put 20 gold in that can.
9,
Yeah.
except for Carlos,
And-
who has put 40.
Yeah, I put 40 in. I
Alright.
put the money I just made back.
We have 2 pairs again. 5 high. Who else?
Oh, a 3 of a kind. Oh.
I got 2 pair, 3 of a kind. Fuck.
Also 2 pair. Okay. Let's see. I believe 2 pair goes over 3 of a kind.
Does it really?
Yes, I think it goes a pair, 3 of a kind, 2 pair, 4 of a kind, full house, low flush, high flush, straight flush.
Aw, sad day. Thought I had something good.
But yeah. Okay.
Let's
No,
see.
I'm incorrect. 3 of a kind goes over.
Yeah, I was
2
just
pair.
looking at this. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
woohoo!
So, Eddie would win the pot, which is a total of 100 gold.
Hey. I give Corliss 20 gold of it, so I get 80. You see me put 80 gold into my wallet.
I look
Chandra
at you.
finishes her drinks and she kind of.
I cheese the dumbest fucking smile at you.
I use my empathetic link with Doug. It's like, Doug, get over here.
Doug shakes his head.
Doug, I'll give you some coins and some coconuts.
Doug shakes
It
his
is a
head.
charm
and-
that
Isn't he?
I
Isn't
live.
he still with Croup?
Yeah, you just
You hear
feel
a
like
hiccup and a
late-
burp.
Yeah, at this point, Doug has also gotten drunk with Croup, and
Attaboy, Doug.
he is out of service.
Alright. Since I won, I would like to make the... Oh, is this the final round of this shit?
no.
Yeah, we'll make this a final round. We'll make it
No.
just 3 rounds, since we're getting closer to the end of the game, so that we can have our duel.
Let's see. Lucy, or no, I'm not Lucy, fuck me. I'm Eddie. Eddie then says, coins are rather, not so good method of gambling, I do not believe. For it makes the game only the best for that which is luckiest enough to have the much money. But we all have a few things that we can gamble, no?
The
How
parrot?
about... No.
I don't have a lot of things.
You've got... I almost went Cockney there for a second. You do have, however, the ability to owe a favor. So, how about we all put in a favor into the pot?
A favor? What's that?
You know, like
A favor. Whoever
know.
wins gets a favor from the losers.
But that doesn't tell me what a favor is.
it.
It
Lucy,
is
It's a solid.
a task.
Oh, it's solid. I know what those
I
are.
hate you so much. Okay. I'm going to put a fist over the pot and then open it, like pantomiming that something would fall into it, and say, I have added my favor.
Corliss doesn't
Bristle
say.
Whip will go paltry,
I'm gonna
and
look
she'll
at
stand
you.
up from the table.
I'm gonna say, wait, we didn't put anything in there.
Lucy,
You could not
You're-
see it. A
you're-
favor is invisible, Lucy. You simply need to
You're-
open your hand over the bowl.
Can we pay with gold and a solid?
No.
no, just a solid. Some of us are poor.
Now come on. You know you want to, Drell. Imagine it, Drell. The ability to make me work for the day.
Or the ability to keep you quiet for a day. I'm in.
The opportunities are endless.
Corliss, are you in?
Corliss is like only thing. Like you go to a thought bubble of Corliss and you just see like a really shitty sketch of like Lucy handing him over the parrot, and Corliss is like, "I am in."
I'm gonna reach into my bag. I'm gonna pull out a coconut and I'll put it in there. It's like, there's my solid.
Thank you. This is solid. Okay.
His
Now.
object permanence is like that of a 3-year-old.
Now, the rest of us, roll 5d6.
Yep,
Or
go
not
ahead.
that. Yeah.
Take this.
All right.
Ah, 3 of a
Three of a
kind.
kind.
Beat that.
Only one pair.
Oh,
God damn it.
It would seem. Oh my.
No.
Oh my. Oh my. What have we here?
Can I spend a hero point to reroll?
Nay, nay. This is not a single roll.
I'm gonna get sad because I've lost a coconut now.
And a favor.
No, that was
Yeah.
my solid.
Yeah.
No,
All right.
no, no, Lucy.
I
Yeah,
knock.
You
I
owe me
knock
a
it like,
favor.
look, knock, knock, knock. It's solid.
You cannot
Eddie-
stupid your way out of this one, Captain.
Eddie will successfully win this last hand.
The
Eddie may
rest of you owe me a favor.
You mean a solid?
Lucy
which I
will
gave.
go to bed confused tonight because he thinks
It's not
that
even
he's...
funny, Maddie. Come on. You gotta say something funny if you want people to laugh, my dude.
Yeah.
I get it. It ain't making me laugh, but I get it.
All right. Well, with that being said, Eddie can go to sleep knowing that he won 80 gold and a favor from one of the crew. Each of the crew except for
As
Takeda.
I said, it is a charmed life.
With that being said, the fifth or the fourth day will come. This will be another opportunity for you all to give an infamy check if you all wish to.
Aye, aye.
Alright.
I will roll to assist Corliss.
Okay. You successfully assist him. Anyone that has a rank in bluff, intimidate, or perform can assist. I think the only person that can assist.
Is Doug.
Oh, Doug. I forgot about Doug.
Wait, does my new friend Hawk have any skills?
Unfortunately, Rockgut is only thematic. He just seems to like you.
Oh, nice, perfect. Hey, that passes. with
God
a 30.
damn, Doug.
Nice.
And that was
at
just an
30
assist roll.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
if only Doug could talk.
All right. Now go ahead.
Oh,
Hey!
So 33, you will beat it by 10.
hell yeah.
Nice. That will give you all 3 points of infamy and disrepute.
Up to 3, or now we're
No,
at 5?
3. You're now at 5.
Wait, Fowler. I already added the +4 into the roll. It's a flat.
Oh, it's
29.
already there.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
I'm
you
not
get-
gonna. I'm not
You
gonna
get 2
steal.
instead of 3 then, so you're at 4 apiece.
Okay.
We'll
But
take it.
still. Nice.
I lied.
Alright.
I lied to these people.
All right.
Mhm.
The fourth day will kind of come and go. You all can make your peace there and back. But on the fifth day, the end of the fourth day, the sun will set, and at the beginning of the fifth day, it will rise. As Rickety Hake will tell you all that he is done with the owlbear.
Oh, I'm
Whenever
going to-
you all walk up to it, he says it's still kind of covered in cloth all around everything except for the top of the deck. And one of the ship workers will go, "What gives?" He'll say, "Well, when I said it was done, I said it's mostly done.
What do you mean mostly?
It just you all can go about using the top deck. I'll need one more day to finish it."
What is these last efforts? What are they for?
He'll say, your personalization.
Oh, I see. Excellent.
No. Well, that
Yeah.
means we did a good day farewell with Takeda before he's taken away by the innkeeper.
He'll laugh a little bit though, and he'll say, I have heard of this bit. And Chandra and Mongo will make their way up. And he'll say, I think it is quite humorous myself, so I decided to make a wager as well.
A wager?
Indeed, I have heard of the deal between Miss Bristlewick. And the thing is, Miss Bristlewick has made a wager that she cannot uphold. She is
Oh.
under my service.
Oh.
And Bristlewick will kind of go, "Pff," as she'll kind of fluff her lip. And he'll say, so, if I will agree to this initial wager, and I will even sweeten the pot, I will take 1,000 gold off the construction of this squibbing. And Miss Bristlewick can make the choice if she wishes to accompany you or not. And you hear kind of a rumble, like a roar. He kind of gives a sigh. He'll go, and Mongo.
And manga.
Mongo just tool in the game of life.
However, if Miss Bristlewick wins, I will make sure that Mr. Shinjin will become our new master at arms at Rickety Squibs.
Oh my. These are high stakes indeed.
Is
And he
Takeda
says-
present, or are you guys just
Yeah,
negotiating?
you all,
without-
all you
Yeah,
all are
we're all
present.
here. We're all here.
And I say, in what way does it benefit me to win?
If you win, you will gain a little bit of, I suppose, infamy in these parts, along with 1,000 gold off the cost of your ship,
Money,
These
and
are
Takeda.
high stakes
I
indeed.
suppose experience for a lot of you will be nice.
Takeda ponders this
I
for a
look at
moment.
the camera. What's experience?
Yeah.
And
And he'll
then
hype up and say
says-
the experience of watching such a fine duel.
Indeed,
I can
indeed,
He
indeed.
extends his hands and
Uh,
says, "You've got a deal."
Oh, fuck.
excellent.
Yeah, he'll kind of laugh and he'll say, "Good, good, good. Now, Takeda, Miss Bristlewick, if you will be so kind."
I don't want this blood on my hands.
Now,
At least.
hang on. This is supposed to happen after, like, when it was finished, and it's not finished yet. So this
Yeah,
fight
no,
will go down
the
tomorrow.
top of the deck is able to be used. He's cleared off enough room on the top of the deck that
You
can
don't
be used.
understand. I want to be able to escape if we lose.
And then
I
I put-
that is what he's getting at. This is the time of the duel. He's just kind of making sure that the stakes are the wagers are still set.
speaking of wagers, who's taking bets? I know one of you little heathens.
Oh
is taking
yeah,
bets.
no. Doug and I have our like bookie caps on, and we're like off on the side, like just scooping up coins.
I hand you 50 gold. Say 50 gold on me.
Uh,
You're gonna lose your job and your money. Wow.
he walks up and he'll say, "May I?"
Oh, definitely.
No, he says to Takeda, and
No,
he
what?
looks at Bristlewick and he puts kind of a little manacle on Bristlewick's left arm as it tightens around her arm a little bit, and then he says the "May I" to Takeda.
What's he asking me? Like,
To
what's-
put, like, a
If he can put this band on you,
you may not.
I suppose there will be no duel then.
You can apply the band after the duel. Those are the turns.
I think this is like a.
He kind of scratches his chin a little bit and he says, "I don't think you understand how a duel works, Lizard."
I do understand the way duel works, and I understand that you need a second in the case. Who will be the second for Madame Biswick?
Mongo.
He'll he'll kind of laugh a little bit, and he'll say, "I suppose that you know him quite well." And Croup will walk forward and say, "I'll be her second."
My fucking jaw hits the floor.
He'll kind of swish swashel, kind of like flick around a couple of daggers in his hands, and he'll say, "Indeed." He'll say, Rickety Hake here, and I have known each other for quite some time. He called in a favor, and I am happy to oblige.
What does he mean by second?
A second in a duel is just someone who goes along with a person in a duel to make sure everything goes well. Not to like ensure that they win, but just to make sure the rules are followed.
Like a manager.
Kinda. It's like you don't want to show up to
Essentially-
a fight by yourself, you know.
Yeah. He'll say, I'll forego these bonds, but no, I will not forget the one who reneged if this was all said and done.
I ask him what it is. Like, what does it even do? What's he trying to put on me?
He says, he explains that this is Rickety Hake's special slowing manacle. I have set each one of these with a command word, and on command, it will activate a slow spell.
Yeah, no, that's fucking gay. You're not gonna do that before you fucking fight.
He would explain that it is in case anyone attempted to kind of get out of their deal. Where if Chandra was to try
I
and
look
back
at him and
out
I'm
during the
like,
fight, or she was to
how
try and kill
small-
someone. Because this would be a non-lethal fight.
How big is this man for real?
Rickety Hake? I mean, he's like 5 foot hunched over.
Oh, I'm like 6'7". I tower over him and I growl and I say, I said, no, you have my word. That'll be enough.
Make that intimidate check, my dude.
I would like to. I don't have any ranks in Intimidate. Kyle,
You
could
can,
you?
you can still roll
You can
it.
still make it
No.
on, yeah.
I still
you
make
can make
it,
a
but I
roll.
think I actually have like a -1 to it. I might get lucky, but you know.
Gets a 20.
Do. Smack.
No, guys.
Okay.
8.
Yeah.
He'll just kind of, he'll give you a wry little grin and shake his head. He'll say, well, very well, Master Lizard. Let's see how it goes then. As I'll
Alright,
take you
are we
all to
about
the
to
top
open
deck
rank?
of the Owlbear.
Indeed.
Can I chug one of the
indeed.
potions when no one's looking?
Yeah.
What's the
Even
death
Chandra
level?
will say, if you wish to have any kind of preparations, you may do so.
I start chugging both my potions. I just like knock them both back.
Scott, did you get my message?
Who?
Scott,
No, I like her too much.
what if I call in a favor?
Oh, god damn it.
I'll be very open about it.
God, you suck.
I want a fair fight.
Yeah,
Now, don't
let's
forget,
do
you did offer up a favor to Eddie.
I mean,
don't
I'll
know
do
what
it.
you
I'm just
have.
not going to do it secretly.
that changes.
Okay. So,
Pop a character sheet back.
the way this will work is if you drink both your potions, she will simply cast one spell before the combat starts.
And she's like, mirror image.
Wouldn't that be something?
That would be something.
Yeah.
It would be a
Yeah, she
spell.
has cast one spell.
Magic Fang.
You'd be correct.
Oh! Alright, it's only +1 to be alright.
Well, I mean, you're partially correct. It's Greater Magic Fang.
Greater Magic Fang, yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah, yeah.
She says, in any instance, let me go ahead and move old Johnny Sims back.
Well,
the
I'll
second-
be over here since I'm the second.
Yeah, that's fine. She'll kind of, Hake will kind of say, "Is everyone ready?"
I'll be like standing on top of this pole, reaching way up to fucking rub Takeda's shoulders and be like, "Okay, Takeda, you've got to get in there. You have to eat lightning and clap thunder."
Takeda just sits there looking tough and chewing on a piece of straw.
Hell yeah.
Also, that's my AC is 22, so if it's a -1,
I look over at my favorite NPC currently, and I just say, point to Takeda and say, bigger fish.
he shakes his head. He's pretty confident.
She'll laugh a little bit,
All right.
and she'll say, "All right." If that's the case, Hake will say, "All right, on your marks, ready," and then he'll ding a bell. Everyone that is in this combat, which will be Takeda and her, roll initiative.
All right. I don't want this blood on my hands, Josh T. You're rolling for yourself.
Okay.
I
He says he
do.
maneuvered away from the character sheet.
Oh, ooh, there you go.
Alrighty.
Yeah, roll your initiative.
Whatever you do, don't lose.
Well, I'm not going first, which is bad news.
All right.
You're not going at all because you didn't have the character selected.
At
Maddie,
that,
if that were the case, you'd
Yeah.
never know.
I always have a character selected. Are you kidding me?
Whatever, man. I'm a big
wait,
bad
it's
lizard
Scott.
man. Fight me.
it will start off with her turn. She will take a standard action as she shifts,
Oh no!
or not shift, shift as in shape shift,
I know. I assumed.
into a bear.
Oh no! It's double bear.
Two little bears versus one big lizard. I got plenty of weapon attacks. I ain't scared of this shit all day long. Unless she has that feat where you can spellcast when you're a bear, in which case, yes, I'm afraid.
Nature spell would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be pretty unfortunate.
Odin?
And then she'll walk forward.
Odin?
And now you don't know which bear's which.
Sorry.
Whatever, man. She's just
Yeah.
approaching me so I can full attack.
And then
You're getting closer.
the other bear will
Running
shift
away.
to here,
Yeah?
and he will attack. So, let me go ahead
A
and
lucky crit and does all your health.
do this.
It goes from a duel to Takeda just getting mauled to death by a bear.
These are
One,
these
four,
are
five.
including the minuses that it has to its hits. So it's bite
That hits.
and 2 claws.
Well,
The bite hit.
the bite hits, which is unfortunate.
It's a shame. What a shame. What a shame. Takeda.
Full attack.
Now, we have to put a negative for non-lethal?
Yes, but
Yes, this is
last
on the
time
fight.
it was stated that I only take a -2 for dual wielding, and I just want to make sure that that's updated before I swing.
It has been updated, yes. I updated it.
Okay. Then yeah, with the huge bonus I have for all my potions, let's do this shit.
All right. Both of those will hit her.
Yes, that was where they were going.
Okay.
Is that with the -4 from non-lethal?
Yes,
Nice.
I have a lot of static bonuses right now for. Oh wait, Kyle, I also should be doing D8 damage because my weapons are bigger.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll actually probably have to re-roll that.
Yeah, I guess roll 2 die 8 then if they hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of those hits. So roll 2d8.
So 18 and 14, 32.
Nice. What's your strength right now?
+6 mod.
And then
Yeah,
the 3 is coming from.
Oh, +7 mod. Sorry.
What's the +3 on the incoming from?
I've got weapon specialization, and I have a class feature for my archetype that gives me a +1 to Wakazashi.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
All right.
weapon training and weapon specialization.
Yes,
Nice.
it's an alternate weapon training,
Okay,
basically.
so a total of how much damage?
32 total.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Yeah, she's still standing.
Also,
Looking.
I think she might have to make a fortitude save.
Why?
Why indeed, Drell? You want to explain?
I poisoned his weapons.
I want to make a
We
perception check to see if I notice.
we had 8 doses of oil of Taggart. The only result is that you get knocked out.
Oh. Well, okay, I guess that's fair. Okay,
dude.
now it's just a test to see if I can knock them out
What is the save?
before.
Oil of Taggart requires a fortitude save of 15.
I definitely don't notice.
Oh,
Well. What do you know?
that's amazing.
Now, oil of Taggart is only when it's ingested.
It's a poison though. It's being applied to a weapon.
Yeah, but the type of it is ingested.
That's correct. But you can also apply poisons to weapons, can you not?
These are all. This is also non-lethal damage, so it's not like he's cutting her.
I think that there is actually specified contact poisons.
Let's see.
right?
Let's see. One dose of poison smeared on a weapon or some other object affects just a single target, and a poisoned weapon or object retains its poison until the weapon scores a hit or until the object is touched. Does not say it has to. So contact poisons are poisons that you just have to like make skin on contact. It doesn't have to enter your bloodstream. If a poison is applied to a weapon, then it becomes a contact poison.
Scott, did you make the roll for applying the poison to the weapon?
I did not, but I will right now. It's a craft alchemy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I pass.
All right.
Drell, you naughty dog, you.
Oh, he's a fish.
God damn it. Maddie,
Yep,
you are actually your own character in this game.
She will be knocked out then.
That is hilarious.
You hit. I will say, where to go, Takeda? Knowing full well what just fucking happened.
Takeda did not notice. I rolled 8 perception.
You showed her what for. That is the way to throw in the eye hook.
The bear will see that its masters went down, and with renewed vigor, will attempt to keep attacking Mr. Takeda.
But it's over.
It's not over.
No, it's not over.
Well, that would be too convenient.
It's
wouldn't
not
it?
ogre till he says so. It's ogre.
That misses.
Does almost.
Full attack.
Give them the old 1-2. No, these don't have poison. So,
It-
it was just the first one.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Uh-oh.
Well, now it's over.
I think it's over.
Oh no, that's not.
Jeez.
Here's the D8s. There's the D8s.
So,
Well,
what did you
one
actually...
of them crits, Kyle.
What did you actually roll? It's fuck me. So it's roll an additional die 8.
The
So
first one's
it's
plus
16
The second one should be 5, 6,
plus
7,
28.
8.
So 44. 44.
God. Fuck off.
That will success. Oh, it's 25 and the D8s are not updated.
Yeah,
So what's the total amount of damage that was taken?
plus 2 on the first one, so 16, and then it's 25 plus 2. So 26, 27.
27 total damage.
No,
It's
no,
27
it's way more
plus
than
But I
that.
got a
It's
plus
40
7 to
something.
strength. Yeah, it should be a flat
Alright,
point.
in that case, the bear will be knocked out.
Takeda raises his blades in the air and says, "I am the mightiest man on the owl
Yeah,
bear."
it's 43 damage, non-lethal.
Oh, okay, 43 then.
And he does a flourish and he sheathes his blades, all cinematic style, and suspect or up to a fanfare? Fanfare now, please.
Oh, fuck, are you shitting me? Yeah.
People definitely start cheering left and right as both of them are knocked out cold.
And then I'm gonna jump the ring. It's like, all right, my turn.
Damn it.
After a little bit of rousing, Mongo gets up. You know, can he kind of
Oh,
like...
absolutely. I'll myself help. I'll be scared to help the fucking bear. I'll help.
However,
I'll help the bear.
it seems
I
as
give him a
though
coconut.
Miss Bristlewick is a little bit more knocked out than the other.
I need a little bit more knocked out.
I will say, oh my, it would seem that you hit her rather hard, Takeda. She will be alright in time. Just give her a bottle, she will need it when she awakens.
Takeda says, well, she did start it. Plus, I was right about druids. They're not real warriors.
Oh no, that is not true. Everyone is a warrior in their own way. You just simply are more of a physical kind.
You're right. I'm a warrior in a real way.
Oh god damn!
You're
You
a
two are
man.
warriors.
Group will walk up.
This is the fucking conservative Josh T.
Group will walk up and will look at Miss Bristlewick in bear form and say,
Oh,
"She's
she
out
popped
rather.
out of it.
She's
Whenever
out
it...
cold, right? Well, she can't just pop out of it."
I don't know if she actually shifts back or not.
Well, yeah, wild shape
She might
is
not.
persistent. It lasts It lasts hours or like hour per level.
Yeah, I know. I know you
Minute,
can
it's
sleep.
minutes.
I know you can sleep as the animal. So
Yeah, and she'll stay that way until she shifts back.
shifts back or it just runs out. But yeah,
Or dies.
or dies. That'll also stop.
Group will make that comment though.
I will say, it would seem so. Takeda is very mighty.
He narrows his eyes at you, Eddie. I'll need a bluff check.
Very well.
Why is he lying about Takeda being buff?
No, he's having to roll bluff, Maddie.
He'll nod and we'll just say, "I suppose that is the case, Edmund." All right. Well, he'll just kind of clap his hands together and he'll look at Hake and he'll say, "Well, we had an accord. Is that not correct?" And Hake will be crying off in the corner as he says, "Oh, my bartender."
And shopkeep. Do not forget the shopkeep.
Of course.
And the bear, I say.
Takeda looms over
He'll
him and
say,
says, "Release her now."
He'll just kind of laugh at the bear. He'll say, you can keep the bear." All right. After, let me go ahead and do this. Go back to the little title, or the island.
Oh.
You all will gain experience as though she was defeated in combat, which she was.
You're welcome.
Yay.
You all will gain 300 experience apiece.
Yay.
You will all also gain a point of infamy and disrepute.
Woohoo.
6?
They'll be at 5 apiece.
No, we're at 5 now. Yeah.
How much experience for the bear, huh?
The bear's part of it.
And the bear is a class feature.
Yeah.
Well.
It's like saying how much for the weapon training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. With that being said, Mr. Hake will look at the party and will say, "Give me but a little bit of time, and I can assure you that this vessel will be ready for sailing tomorrow.
We all got
Until
200
then,
gold back, right?
I cry."
Do not cry, Monsieur Hake. I suppose when we are amazing sailors of the sea, we can return with an even better shopkeep. Maybe not one as adept in the arts of druidism, but a shopkeep nonetheless.
He'll continue to cry.
That
As 1,000 gold will be taken off of the price of the owlbear.
Woo.
Congratulations. You all will get 200 gold back apiece.
Hell yeah.
Yay! Also, I'm gonna put my hand on Corliss' shoulder, and I said, "I think it's time for that boar."
And go ahead, Corliss.
Wouldn't you agree?
I look at you and I'm like, oh yeah, I'd agree. And I'm gonna start cooking that boar.
Yeah.
Yay.
And
Now
with that, we
you're
will
riding
go back
that
to
hog.
our title screen, as our adventurers have more or less taken care of business
Cuddy
at
fucking
Rickety Hakes. We
Hooray,
are
I'm not a prisoner. I don't
a
have to
mere
live
day
here.
away, as the party is getting ready to finally begin making a true name for themselves out on the sea. And with that being said, they can surely begin, as the book says, they can surely start becoming Raiders of the Fever Sea.
So yeah, she
So?
wakes up 2 hours later.
Yeah.
She got conked, and she's none the wiser.
She I would ensure that she like is in a safe place and she has a
Oh, yeah.
bottle by her.
Of course, and Mongo is there,
Hey, wait a
Oh
minute.
yeah.
and I'm
When
sleeping.
did you
Mongo
guys-
is sleeping next to her, and I'm sleeping on top of Mongo. Because I.
When did you guys find time to poison Takeda's weapons? He literally like never lets them out of his sight.
Well,
You gotta
Drell's
sleep
sneaky,
sometime,
and
don't
you gotta
ya?
sleep eventually.
Yeah.
But with
what was
that,
your
if we can
spell
go ahead and bring this session to a close.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. All right.
That's.
There's multiple.
funny.
There's more than one way to skin a fish, and I try to use some creativity instead of just muscling my way through everything. Called in a favor.
I only muscle my way through things.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean you're a fighter, so such is the way.
All right.
This is the way.
Well, see you, nerds.
So long, my dude.
All right. Well,
Goodbye.
I suppose I'll sign us all off unless you want to, Fowler.
No, you can go ahead.
No.
Okay. Well, I'll be right back for you guys. And to everyone else that has joined us throughout this stream, I would like to thank you for stopping by and taking 10 with us. Again, if you like what we're doing here, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really would help us out. And yeah, you all have a good rest of your night and or day or whenever you're watching this.